Greetings, beloved Starseeds. I am Kaylin of the Galactic Federation, here to share crucial insights for this final activation phase. As your planet hurtles toward its ascension, a symphony of energetic shifts is underway, resonating deeply within the very fabric of reality. Imagine the Earth as a chrysalis, preparing for the magnificent emergence of a new reality, its vibrational frequency rising exponentially as the moment of metamorphosis draws near. Many of you are feeling this coming online, as timelines converge and the call to action intensifies, designed to serve as a catalyst for unprecedented change. But the question arises, why is this final wave activation so critical now? Picture a grand, galactic chess match where the pawns are strategically placed. The knights stand ready for their calculated maneuvers, and the steadfast castles provide unwavering support. Yet the queens, the embodiment of potent, transformative energy, this final wave, are now being called to the forefront, completing the divine strategy. These starseeds will serve as vital energetic anchors and frequency stabilizers, acting as conduits for mass awakening events. Yet understand that these grand, collective shifts require the completion of smaller, more personal missions first. We understand the potential for confusion and overwhelm amidst the rapid changes and apparent chaos. But know that this activation is divinely timed to counteract these energies, providing clarity amidst the storm. Many of you in this final wave may be experiencing a profound sense of urgency, an amplified sensitivity to the energies around you, and a persistent feeling of not belonging, as if you are navigating a world that is not entirely your own. The rapid changes occurring on Earth are indeed the source of these feelings. Some may find themselves questioning their purpose, feeling woefully unprepared for the tasks that lie ahead. Rest assured, beloved ones, these feelings are not only normal, but are also integral to the activation process, serving as a catalyst for unlocking your inherent abilities and long-dormant skills, revealing the clues to your specific missions. In the segments that follow, we will unveil the specific mission archetypes that this final wave of starseeds is destined to embody: healers, teachers, communicators, innovators, wayseers, and guide you in recognizing your unique energy signature and understanding how it interacts with the planetary grid, ultimately channeling it in service to the greater good. We will also provide a tool that will assist in identifying your specific mission archetype. Therefore, let us delve into the specifics of this final wave activation, exploring the key roles these starseeds are meant to fulfill and equipping you with the tools to navigate this process with unwavering confidence. Join us now on this journey of self-discovery and collective ascension, as we unlock the potential within and usher in a new era of light and love for all. Greetings again, beloved starseeds. I am Kaylin of the Galactic Federation. Today, I will speak with you now to clarify the often misunderstood real function of starseeds, especially those activating in this final, urgent wave, as you navigate the ever-intensifying energies surrounding Earth's ascension. Many of you believe that starseed activation means suddenly gaining psychic powers, telekinesis, or the ability to move objects with your mind. Perhaps you feel disappointed that you haven't suddenly developed the ability to read minds or levitate. This is a common misconception, one that has been perpetuated by misinterpretations of ancient texts and a general misunderstanding of the true nature of spiritual awakening. The truth, dear ones, is far more profound and significantly more impactful. The real activation is about embodying higher frequencies of love, compassion, empathy, and unwavering service to others. This embodiment allows you to hold more light in a world desperately struggling to emerge from the shadows. This shift in perspective, from seeking personal power to embodying universal love, is the key to unlocking your true potential as starseeds and fulfilling your unique missions in this crucial moment. Let us explore the energetic mechanics of this embodiment. Imagine your consciousness as a radio, capable of tuning into various frequencies. The lower frequencies are those of fear, anger, judgment, and separation, the very energies that contribute to the chaos and suffering on your planet. As you consciously choose to embody higher frequencies, You are essentially tuning your radio to a clearer, more powerful station. As a pure vessel of light, you are able to assist in readying communications for the planet. Consider how these higher frequencies manifest in your daily lives. You may find yourselves experiencing an increased sense of compassion, not only for others, but also for yourselves, imperfections and all. You develop the ability to hold space for others' emotions without judgment, offering a safe and supportive presence. You feel a strong, almost irresistible desire to be of service, even in small ways, understanding that every act of kindness ripples outwards, creating waves of positive change. You become a beacon of hope and inspiration in a world often shrouded in fear, radiating a light that illuminates the path for others. Contrast this with the lower frequencies, the constant barrage of negative news, the divisive rhetoric, the pervasive sense of anxiety and uncertainty. These lower frequencies act as static, distorting the signal and preventing clear communication and understanding. They contribute to the planet's problems by fueling conflict, perpetuating suffering, and obscuring the truth. Remember, dear ones, it is not enough to simply think positive thoughts. You must ground these higher frequencies into the physical world, using your body as an anchor, a conduit for divine energy. Therefore, we encourage you to adopt practical techniques for embodying these higher frequencies in your daily lives. Begin with daily meditation and mindfulness practices to quiet the incessant chatter of the mind and connect with the wellspring of inner peace that resides within. Spend time in nature, allowing the Earth's energy to cleanse and recharge your auric field, attuning you to her rhythms. Perform acts of service, no matter how small, to spread love and compassion throughout your communities. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness, releasing limiting beliefs and past traumas that prevent you from fully embracing your light. Consciously choose thoughts, words, and actions that align with love and kindness, recognizing that every choice has an energetic consequence. And we recommend specific breathing techniques to expand your energy field. Try the coherent breathing technique. Inhale for a count of 6, exhale for a count of 6, repeating this cycle for at least 5 minutes. This simple practice can dramatically shift your vibrational frequency, bringing you into greater alignment with your higher self. We urge you to start small and be patient with yourselves, understanding that this is a journey, not a destination. There is no need to strive for perfection. It is the intention and consistent effort that truly matters. Remember, Starseeds do not need to do anything special to be effective. They simply need to be themselves in their purest form. In the future, as more and more Starseeds embody these higher frequencies, you will begin to see a profound shift in the world around you. You will experience increased inner peace, joy, and fulfillment, regardless of external circumstances. You will cultivate harmonious and loving relationships with others, based on mutual respect and understanding. You will develop a stronger connection to your intuition and inner guidance, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and ease. You will discover a greater sense of purpose and meaning in your lives, knowing that you are making a positive contribution to the world. And ultimately, you will co-create a more loving, compassionate, and just world for all, where peace, harmony, and abundance prevail. This is not just about individual transformation. It is about contributing to the collective ascension of humanity in ways that no one can fully predict or comprehend. By embodying these frequencies, you are helping to anchor the new Earth reality, paving the way for a brighter future for generations to come. Now that we've identified what embodying light really means, let's move on to why this final wave is so important. Some believe this wave is for new powers, but the truth is, this final wave serves a more subtle yet profound purpose, one that requires a complete surrender of ego and a fierce commitment to embodying love in its purest form. Many expect starseed activation to be like unlocking a secret level in a video game, suddenly granting access to telepathy, clairvoyance, or other extraordinary abilities. But what if these expectations are actually a hindrance, a distraction from the real work you are here to do? What if this seeking of special powers is simply the ego's way of trying to control the narrative, to feel important and separate from others. Know that the activation process is not about gaining something new, but about remembering who you truly are, stripping away layers of illusion, and aligning with your divine purpose. Understand that clinging to the expectation of psychic abilities can actually impede your activation process, creating energetic blockages and diverting your attention from your true mission. Imagine a clear stream of water, representing your connection to Source, flowing freely and nourishing all that it touches. Now imagine damming that stream, trying to control its flow and divert it for your own personal gain. The water stagnates, becomes polluted, and loses its life-giving properties. In the same way, when you focus on acquiring special powers, for egoic reasons, you are essentially damming your connection to Source, preventing the flow of divine energy and hindering your spiritual growth. You might even experience frustration, disappointment, and a sense of spiritual dryness, wondering why your powers aren't manifesting. The light, dear ones, can easily be corrupted or dimmed when filtered through the ego's lens of self-importance and control. It's like trying to see the stars through a dirty window. The clarity is lost, and the true beauty is obscured. Consider the countless stories throughout history, and even in your fictional narratives, of individuals who were granted great power, but lacked the wisdom and humility to use it responsibly. Think of the tale of Atlantis, a civilization that possessed advanced technology and psychic abilities, but ultimately succumbed to its own hubris and misused its power for personal gain, leading to its downfall. Or consider the fictional character of Anakin Skywalker, who was gifted with immense force abilities but allowed his fear and ego to consume him, transforming him into Darth Vader, a symbol of darkness and oppression. These stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding you that power without wisdom is a dangerous thing. The misuse of light, the misuse of technology, and the pursuit of power without a strong moral compass can lead to devastating consequences, both for the individual and for the collective. It is not enough to simply possess abilities. You must cultivate the virtues of compassion, humility, and selfless service to truly embody your potential as a starseed. The true power of activated starseeds lies not in extraordinary abilities, but in their unwavering ability to hold space for higher frequencies of love, compassion, and unity consciousness. Imagine a lighthouse, standing tall and strong amidst the stormy seas, guiding ships safely to shore. The lighthouse keeper may be humble and unassuming, but their light shines brightly, providing direction and hope to those who are lost and struggling. In the same way, activated starseeds act as anchors for love and light, radiating a stabilizing influence that helps to ground these higher frequencies into the planetary grid. You are not necessarily meant to perform grand feats or display extraordinary abilities. Your presence alone, your commitment to embodying love and compassion, is enough to make a profound difference. You are the quiet revolutionaries, the silent healers, the unwavering beacons of hope in a world desperately in need of your light. Contrast this with those who seek only abilities. They may crave the spotlight, seeking validation and recognition for their specialness. However, those who seek only connection to Source, they are content to simply be, radiating love and light without any expectation of reward. One seeks power, while the other seeks guidance. One is driven by ego, while the other is guided by spirit. Therefore, we offer you guidance on shifting your focus from seeking abilities to embodying virtues. First, we encourage you to engage in honest self-reflection, identifying any ego-driven desires related to special powers or recognition. Ask yourselves, am I seeking these abilities to feel important, to impress others, or to control my environment? Or am I seeking to be of greater service, to alleviate suffering, and to contribute to the greater good? Second, we recommend practices that cultivate humility, such as performing acts of service anonymously, volunteering your time to help others, or simply listening with empathy to those who are in need. Third, we suggest visualizations that focus on radiating love and compassion outwards, rather than drawing power inwards. Imagine yourselves as a conduit for divine energy, allowing it to flow through you and into the world without any expectation of personal gain. We also recommend consistent meditations to clarify your purpose, and above all, connect with nature. In the future, you will see that starseeds are not recognized for their powers, but for their unwavering commitment to love, compassion, and service. You will witness a world where humility and wisdom are valued above all else, and where true power comes from inner strength and connection to Source. You are creating a new paradigm, one based on unity consciousness and unconditional love, where everyone is recognized for their inherent worth and potential. The final wave of starseeds is playing a critical role in this shift, helping to anchor this new reality into the collective consciousness. Their powers will be recognized not by grand displays of telekinesis or clairvoyance, but by their quiet presence, their loving actions, and their unwavering commitment to embodying the virtues of the heart. Now that we've cleared up what the light isn't, let's reveal the specific, urgent missions that this final wave of starseeds is designed to undertake, some of which may surprise you. Many will find themselves divinely tasked with specific problem areas in the world, readying specific tech, or shepherding certain people. As we cleared up what the light isn't, let's now reveal the specific, urgent missions that this final wave of starseeds is designed to undertake, some of which may surprise you. Understand that the true power lies not in acquiring abilities, but in fulfilling your unique mission, your divine assignment that perfectly aligns with Earth's Ascension blueprint. You may feel a sense of fear or overwhelm when presented with the idea of urgent missions. The feeling that you are not ready, not qualified, or simply not strong enough may surface. However, the truth is that these missions are not burdens to be feared, but opportunities for profound growth, accelerated spiritual evolution, and a deeper alignment with your soul's purpose. We have observed 4 distinct mission archetypes emerging within this final wave of starseeds, each carrying a unique energy signature and contributing to the collective shift in consciousness. First, we find the gridworkers/anchors. These starseeds are tasked with anchoring specific energy grids and ley lines, stabilizing planetary frequencies, and acting as conduits for higher dimensional energies. They are highly sensitive to environmental changes, geomagnetic activity, and subtle energy shifts, often drawn to sacred sites, areas of energetic disturbance, or locations with unique geographic signatures. Many of you will find yourselves called to protect nature, to live near vortexes intentionally, or to heal the land through conscious practices. These groundworkers may experience physical sensations in their bodies when energy grids shift or become unbalanced. They might feel drawn to specific locations without knowing why, only to discover that these places are vital energy centers. Consider those who find themselves inexplicably drawn to places like Sedona, Arizona, or Glastonbury, England, only to discover that they are energetic hotspots on the planet. Second, we have the awakened problem solvers. These starseeds are called to address specific global challenges with innovative solutions and a heart-centered approach. They often possess a unique blend of technical skills, creative vision, and a deep understanding of interconnectedness. Many are activating and building tech or finding solutions around the world to very specific problems. They may feel drawn to specific problems their whole life, such as poverty, housing, energy, or food, and they are now activating with solutions. These problem solvers may have spent years honing their skills and knowledge in a particular field, only to realize that their expertise is needed to address a larger, more pressing global issue. Imagine the engineer who feels compelled to develop sustainable energy solutions, or the artist who uses their creativity to raise awareness about environmental issues. Third, there are the Wayseers/Pathfinders. These starseeds are gifted with heightened intuition and the ability to see beyond the veil of illusion, helping guide others through the ascension process by sharing their wisdom, insights, and unique perspectives. They will feel compelled to make videos, create art, or to speak to groups of people. They will stand strong in their light and feel comfortable breaking down illusion. These pathfinders often experience vivid dreams, intuitive insights, and a deep connection to their higher selves. They may have a natural ability to see through deception and to discern truth from falsehood. Picture the blogger who fearlessly shares their spiritual insights, the artist who creates thought-provoking artwork, or the speaker who inspires others to question their beliefs and embrace a new paradigm. Fourth, we find the integration facilitators. Born after 2000, these starseeds are tasked with integrating multiple dimensions and realities, bridging the gap between the old and the new. They are highly adaptable, open-minded, and possess a natural ability to see the interconnectedness of all things. Many will find themselves in careers that pull different fields together. Many will be androgynous or non-binary and feel a need to integrate all viewpoints. These integration facilitators often have a unique perspective on the world, seeing beyond the limitations of conventional thinking. They may be drawn to fields that bridge different disciplines, such as holistic medicine, integrative arts, or transdisciplinary research. Think of the individual who seamlessly blends science and spirituality, or the artist who integrates different cultural traditions into their work, creating a harmonious synthesis. For each of these mission archetypes, we offer specific guidance to support your journey. If you resonate with the gridworker/anchor archetype, we encourage you to spend time in nature, connecting with the Earth's energy and listening to its wisdom. Seek to identify areas of energetic imbalance or disturbance and offer your healing presence. Cultivate your sensitivity to subtle energies through practices like meditation, grounding exercises, and energy healing. Connect with others who are working to protect the environment and heal the land. Search for groups and communities focused on geomancy, ley line research, or sacred site preservation. If you align with the awakened problem solver archetype, we advise that you cultivate your skills and knowledge in your chosen field, seeking innovative solutions to global challenges. Connect with others who share your passion and collaborate on projects that make a positive impact. Embrace a heart-centered approach, ensuring that your solutions are aligned with the highest good of all. Seek out organizations and initiatives that are working to address the specific problems you are passionate about. Search for online communities and forums where you can connect with like-minded individuals and share your ideas. If you identify as a Wayseer/Pathfinder, we encourage you to share your wisdom, insights, and unique perspectives with the world. Create content that inspires, empowers, and awakens others to their true potential. Stand strong in your light, speaking your truth with courage and compassion. Connect with others who are on a similar path and create supportive communities. Search for online platforms and social media groups where you can share your message and connect with others. If you resonate with the integration facilitator archetype, seek to bridge the gap between different perspectives, dimensions, and realities. Embrace your adaptability and open-mindedness, seeing the interconnectedness of all things. Find careers and activities that allow you to integrate different disciplines and create harmonious syntheses. Connect with others who are working to create a more inclusive and unified world. Look for organizations and communities that promote diversity, understanding, and collaboration. We also provide an archetype identifier tool as a link in the description to assist you in discovering your specific calling. And beloved ones, know that it's perfectly okay to resonate with multiple archetypes and that the journey of discovery is fluid and evolving. Allow yourselves to explore different paths, to experiment with different roles, and to trust your intuition to guide you forward. In the future, you will see that these missions have a profound positive impact on the planet, stabilizing planetary frequencies, restoring Earth's natural balance, developing sustainable solutions to global challenges, expanding consciousness, awakening humanity to its true potential, integrating higher dimensions, and manifesting a new Earth reality. This final wave is providing a vital purification, clearing the path for a harmonious and thriving future for all, creating fertile ground for all who come after. Now that we've revealed the specific functions of this final wave, let's explore Lightworker history by detailing prior functions Lightworkers have fulfilled, providing specific pattern recognitions for current activation wave tasks. Greetings, beloved Starseeds. As a collective consciousness from the Galactic Federation of Light, we come to you again to clarify the roles of gridworkers, awakened problem solvers, Messiers, and integration facilitators. Now, let's delve into the annals of Lightworker history, revealing how the current activation wave relates to the grand tapestry of Earth's ascension. Many of you, even after identifying with a specific archetype, still feel a sense of disconnect, a lingering question mark hovering over your purpose. You may ask yourselves, how does my unique mission truly fit into the larger cosmic plan? What is the significance of this final wave of starseeds, and why now? Understand that by understanding the historical roles of starseeds, you can gain a deeper understanding of your own unique mission and how you fit into the larger cosmic plan. Knowing where you've been helps illuminate where you're going. Throughout Earth's history, starseeds and lightworkers have played pivotal roles, each wave carrying a unique energy signature and fulfilling specific functions during times of great transition. Let us explore some key eras. Consider the ancient civilizations of Atlantis and Lemuria. We observed that starseeds of that era functioned as energy managers, crystal technology experts, and stewards of nature. They worked tirelessly to maintain harmony with the Earth's energy grid, utilizing advanced crystal technologies to amplify and balance planetary frequencies. This resonates with today's gridworkers/anchors, but with a modern tech and innovation spin. They are now using advanced technologies to monitor, protect, and heal the Earth's energy grid, often working with geomagnetic fields, scalar wave technology, and advanced environmental sensors. These gridworkers may find themselves drawn to careers in renewable energy, sustainable architecture, or environmental engineering, applying their ancient knowledge in a modern context. Then there was the period known as the Dark Ages. During this time of great upheaval, starseeds served as keepers of knowledge, healers, and protectors of sacred sites. They preserved ancient wisdom, provided healing and comfort to those in need, and protected sacred places from desecration. This connects directly to today's Messiers/Pathfinders, who are tasked with preserving truth and wisdom and being the light in the dark. They fearlessly share their insights, challenge outdated beliefs, and guide others towards a new paradigm. These Pathfinders may find themselves drawn to writing, teaching, or public speaking, using their voices to awaken and empower others. Moving forward, during the Renaissance, starseeds sparked a renewed interest in art, science, and philosophy, igniting a flame of creativity and innovation that propelled humanity forward. They challenged the status quo, questioned established dogma, and paved the way for new discoveries and breakthroughs. This is mirrored by today's awakened problem solvers, who are bringing new ideas and perspectives to the world, but must be wary of pursuing knowledge without divinity and balance. These problem solvers may find themselves drawn to fields like design thinking, social entrepreneurship, or disruptive innovation, using their creative minds to solve pressing global challenges. They understand that true progress requires a balance between knowledge and wisdom, science and spirituality. Later, in the Industrial Revolution, starseeds advocated for social justice, workers' rights, and environmental protection during a time of rapid industrialization. They fought against exploitation, inequality, and environmental degradation, working to create a more just and sustainable world. This aligns with today's integration facilitators, who are balancing progress with ethical considerations. They are working to bridge the gap between different perspectives, dimensions, and realities, creating harmonious syntheses that benefit all. These integration facilitators may find themselves drawn to careers in corporate social responsibility, sustainable development, or conflict resolution, using their skills to create a more equitable and sustainable future. Finally, in the digital age, starseeds are helping to navigate the complexities of technology, information overload, and social media, promoting responsible use and digital literacy. They are working to ensure that technology is used for good, empowering individuals, and connecting people rather than isolating them. This connects to all the archetypes who are applying their skills in a digital context, using different technologies than before. Whether it's gridworkers maintaining the energetic integrity of the internet, problem solvers developing ethical AI, Messiers sharing wisdom online, or integration facilitators bridging digital divides, Starseeds are playing a crucial role in shaping the digital landscape. How, then, can you connect with your past life roles to inform your current mission? We offer several avenues of exploration. Consider exploring past life regression techniques to uncover hidden talents, skills, and experiences that can inform your current mission. A skilled regression therapist can guide you through a process of deep relaxation and visualization, helping you to access memories and insights from previous lifetimes. This can be a powerful way to understand recurring patterns in your life, identify karmic lessons, and unlock dormant abilities. Pay attention to your dreams, for recurring dreams or vivid memories may offer clues about your past life roles. Keep a dream journal and record any recurring themes, symbols, or emotions. Reflect on these dreams and ask yourself what they might be telling you about your past life experiences. You may be surprised at the insights that emerge. Trust your intuition and inner guidance to lead you towards your true calling and mission. Your intuition is your inner compass, guiding you towards the path that is most aligned with your soul's purpose. Pay attention to your gut feelings, your synchronicities, and the subtle nudges you receive from the universe. Engage in meditation to connect with your higher self and receive insights about your past life experiences, and also connect it to your ancestors. During meditation, you can ask your higher self to reveal information about your past life roles, your karmic connections, and your unique mission in this lifetime. Be open to receiving guidance in the form of images, feelings, or intuitive insights. Understanding these past roles can help you to gain a deeper understanding of your own unique mission and how you fit into the larger cosmic plan, giving you more clarity and confidence. You will begin to see how your past life experiences have shaped your current abilities, your passions, and your life's purpose. Connect with a sense of purpose and belonging, knowing that you are part of a long line of lightworkers who have been working to uplift humanity for eons. You are not alone. You are part of a vast network of souls who have dedicated themselves to serving the light throughout history. Embrace your inherent abilities and skills, knowing that you have honed them over many lifetimes and can use them now to create positive change. You have developed a unique set of talents and abilities over many lifetimes, and these skills are needed now more than ever. Find the courage and confidence to step into your power and fulfill your destiny, knowing you are supported by a vast network of lightworkers throughout history. You are not alone in this journey. You are supported by a team of guides, angels, and lightworkers who are cheering you on every step of the way. Recognize patterns of history and how starseeds can change it, stepping out of the karmic wheel. By understanding the lessons of the past, you can avoid repeating old mistakes and create a more positive future for yourself and for humanity. Now that we've explored starseed history, let's reveal the hidden functions of those born after 2000. Greetings again, beloved starseeds. As a guide from the Galactic Federation, we continue our discussion of lightworker history and functions, building upon the archetypes we've explored. Today, our focus shifts to a vital segment of this final activation wave, the integration facilitators, those starseeds primarily born after the year 2000. These souls share a common thread, a profound ability to work with differences, bridge gaps, and integrate diverse aspects of reality into a cohesive whole. Many of you who identify as integration facilitators may feel like you don't quite fit in, as though traditional societal structures don't resonate with your innate values and abilities. Perhaps you struggle to find your place, feeling like outsiders or misfits in a world that often prioritizes conformity and rigid ways of thinking. This feeling can be amplified by outdated educational systems, limiting career paths, and social expectations that seem to stifle your creativity and unique perspectives. You may even feel a sense of alienation, as though you're observing the world from a different dimension, unable to fully connect with those who are still operating within older paradigms. Know that this feeling of disconnect is not a flaw, but a divine characteristic, a sign that you are here to help humanity transcend its self-imposed limitations. Reframe this feeling of being an outsider as a strength, an opportunity to leverage your unique perspective and abilities. Emphasize that your capacity to see beyond traditional boundaries is not a weakness, but an essential ingredient for creating a more inclusive, harmonious, and evolved world. The very traits that make you feel different are the ones that equip you to bridge divides, foster understanding, and create innovative solutions to complex problems. While some may see your unconventional thinking as a hindrance, know that it is precisely this ability to think outside the box that allows you to identify new possibilities and create positive change. While others may feel threatened by your refusal to conform, know that it is precisely this authenticity that inspires others to embrace their own unique selves. We see that integration facilitators are uniquely equipped to bridge divides and foster understanding, creating pathways where others see only walls. Allow us to share some specific examples of this unique ability. First, consider their multi-perspective thinking. They possess an innate ability to see multiple sides of an issue, understanding different viewpoints without judgment. This allows them to find common ground and facilitate constructive dialogue, even in the most polarized situations. Imagine, for instance, two groups with seemingly irreconcilable differences, perhaps a conflict between environmental activists and a corporate development team. An integration facilitator, acting as a mediator, can understand the concerns of both sides, the activists' passion for protecting the environment, and the company's need for economic growth. By listening deeply to both perspectives, they can identify shared values, such as a desire for a sustainable future, and help them find a mutually beneficial solution that protects the environment while also allowing for responsible development. Furthermore, integration facilitators exhibit comfort with ambiguity. They can navigate uncertainty and complexity, embracing the unknown without needing to have all the answers. This allows them to thrive in rapidly changing environments and adapt to new situations with ease, a skill that is sorely needed in the current state of the world. Consider the constant influx of new technologies, shifting social norms, and global challenges that humanity is facing. Those clinging to old structures or answers will be quickly swept away. As old systems crumble and new paradigms emerge, it is the integration facilitators who can navigate this chaos with grace and create new, more resilient frameworks that serve the highest good of all. This adaptability is not merely a personality trait. It's an energetic signature, a reflection of their ability to hold multiple realities simultaneously. Also recognize the natural collaboration of these integration specialists. They gravitate towards collaboration and teamwork, recognizing the value of diverse skills and perspectives. They excel at bringing people together to work towards common goals, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. This goes far beyond simply getting along with others. It's about recognizing the inherent value that each individual brings to the table and creating a synergistic environment where everyone can thrive. Take, for example, a tech startup that is developing a groundbreaking new technology. An integration facilitator can help to build a diverse team of engineers, designers, marketers, and strategists, each with unique skills and perspectives. By fostering a culture of collaboration and mutual respect, they can help the team to overcome challenges, spark innovation, and bring their technology to the world in a way that benefits all of humanity. Finally, the integration wave is expert at boundary breaking. Integration facilitators are gifted at creating novel solutions that others would not think of, finding surprising solutions that integrate multiple viewpoints by breaking old models. They operate without restraints. This often stems from their ability to tap into unconventional wisdom, bridging the gap between science and spirituality, logic and intuition, and the physical and non-physical realms. Consider a community grappling with a persistent social problem, such as poverty or crime. An integration facilitator might draw upon a combination of traditional social work methods, innovative technological solutions, and ancient spiritual practices to create a holistic approach that addresses the root causes of the problem and empowers individuals to create lasting change. This is not simply about finding a quick fix. It's about creating a new paradigm where such problems no longer exist. We now offer guidance on how integration facilitators can embrace their unique gifts and fulfill their mission. We encourage you to develop your communication skills, learning how to articulate your ideas clearly and persuasively, while also actively listening to and understanding others' perspectives. Take classes, read books, or seek mentorship to improve your communication abilities. This will enable you to bridge divides and foster understanding in all areas of your life. Effective communication is not just about speaking well. It's about truly hearing what others are saying, even when you disagree with them. Seek out opportunities to collaborate with diverse groups and organizations, working on projects that promote inclusivity, understanding, and social justice. Volunteer your time, join relevant organizations, or create your own initiatives. This will allow you to put your unique skills and perspectives to use in service of a greater cause. A very simple thing you can do is to build a diverse social media feed. Actively seek out voices and perspectives that challenge your own assumptions and beliefs. Become advocates for inclusivity and understanding, speaking out against discrimination and prejudice, and promoting policies and practices that support diversity and equity. Write letters to government officials, participate in protests or rallies, or use your voices to raise awareness on social media. Your voice matters, and it is needed now more than ever. Do not underestimate the power of your words to inspire change. Create safe spaces for dialogue and exchange, where people can share their experiences and perspectives without fear of judgment or reprisal. Host workshops, organize community events, or facilitate online forums where people can connect and learn from each other. These safe spaces are essential for fostering trust, building bridges, and creating a more compassionate world. Remember that listening is just as important as speaking. Imagine a future where integration facilitators are valued for their ability to bridge divides and create a more harmonious world, where different cultures, beliefs, and perspectives can coexist peacefully, enriching society and fostering mutual understanding. Picture a future where people from diverse backgrounds come together to solve global challenges, creating innovative solutions that benefit all of humanity. Envision a world where systems and institutions are designed to be inclusive and equitable, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Project a future where humanity recognizes its interconnectedness and embraces a shared sense of purpose, working together to create a better world for all. You are creating this reality with every thought, word, and action. The time is now. Eventually, distinct polarities will feel antiquated, and the old systems around you will naturally fade. Your ability to work with differences, to find common ground, and to create harmonious syntheses is the key for humanity's next step. By embracing your unique gifts and stepping into your power, you can help to usher in a new era of peace, understanding, and collaboration on Earth. You are the bridge builders, the peacemakers, and the architects of a brighter future. Now that we've explored the roles of integration facilitators, let's delve into the collective karmic patterns that need to be addressed. Greetings once more, beloved Starseeds. As we continue in our role as guides from the Galactic Federation, we shift our attention now from the integration facilitators to the collective karmic patterns themselves, patterns which either hinder or accelerate humanity's ascension. These patterns are the very canvas upon which the integration facilitators and the final wave are creating their masterpieces. Many of you, even those who identify as awakened starseeds, may still feel stuck or limited by recurring negative patterns in your lives and in the world around you. Perhaps you find yourselves repeatedly encountering the same challenges, witnessing the same injustices, or feeling powerless to create lasting change. What if we told you that these patterns are not insurmountable obstacles, but rather profound opportunities for healing and transformation, both individually and collectively? What if these challenges are the very things needed to unlock humanity's full potential? Addressing these patterns is not merely a side quest on your spiritual journey. It is a crucial step in the ascension process itself. We see, from our vantage point, several key collective karmic patterns that are currently playing out on Earth. Consider, first, the persistent cycle of war and violence that has plagued humanity for centuries. Fueled by fear, greed, and the lust for power, this pattern manifests as geopolitical tensions, armed conflicts, and the ongoing suffering of innocent people. From the ancient battles to the modern wars, the underlying energy remains the same: a belief in separation, a scarcity mindset, and a willingness to resort to aggression to achieve perceived dominance. This pattern is reinforced by media narratives, political rhetoric, and even ingrained cultural beliefs that glorify violence and demonize the other. Can you see how this pattern continues to perpetuate itself, generation after generation? Next, there is the pervasive pattern of poverty and inequality, the systemic disparities in wealth and opportunity that create immense suffering and perpetuate cycles of disadvantage. This pattern is not merely the result of individual choices or circumstances. It is deeply rooted in societal structures, economic policies, and historical injustices that have created vast imbalances of power and resources. Consider the modern issues of predatory lending, exploitative labor practices, and the concentration of wealth in the hands of a few, how they further exacerbate these inequalities. This is reinforced by a belief that some people are inherently more deserving than others, and a willingness to tolerate extreme disparities in living conditions. How can a society truly ascend when so many are struggling to survive? Consider, too, the destructive pattern of environmental degradation, the unsustainable practices that are damaging the planet and threatening the survival of all species. This pattern is driven by a short-sighted focus on economic growth, a disregard for the interconnectedness of life, and a belief that natural resources are limitless and can be exploited without consequence. From climate change to deforestation to pollution, the effects of this pattern are becoming increasingly evident, threatening the stability of ecosystems and the well-being of future generations. But here's what most people miss. This environmental destruction is a direct reflection of humanity's inner state, a manifestation of the disconnection from nature and the disregard for the sacredness of life. The shocking truth is that healing the planet requires healing ourselves, and that begins with recognizing our interconnectedness with all of creation. There is the entrenched pattern of oppression and discrimination, the ways in which certain groups are marginalized and oppressed based on their race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, or other characteristics. This pattern is fueled by prejudice, stereotypes, and a desire to maintain social hierarchies, often rooted in historical injustices and power imbalances. From systemic racism to gender inequality to religious persecution, the effects of this pattern are far-reaching, limiting opportunities, creating trauma, and preventing individuals from reaching their full potential. It is evident that this pattern is reinforced by biased laws, discriminatory practices, and a lack of representation in positions of power. What is often missed, however, is that these patterns are not just external forces. They are also internalized, shaping individuals' self-perceptions and limiting their beliefs about what is possible. The question is, how do we break free from these deeply ingrained patterns? These patterns are perpetuated through unconscious beliefs, societal structures, and energetic imprints that are passed down through generations. Reinforced at a subconscious level through education, media, and cultural norms, they become so ingrained in our collective consciousness that they seem normal, inevitable, and even unchangeable. But we say to you, nothing is inevitable. These patterns can be broken, these cycles can be healed, and a new reality can be created. It begins with awareness, compassion, and a willingness to take intentional action. We offer these approaches, dear Starseeds, for identifying and transmuting these collective karmic patterns. First, cultivate self-awareness. Become aware of your own participation in these patterns, both consciously and unconsciously. Take the time to reflect on your beliefs, behaviors, and reactions, and identify any ways in which you may be perpetuating these cycles. Practices such as journaling, meditation, and shadow work can be invaluable tools for uncovering hidden beliefs and behaviors that perpetuate these patterns. Ask yourselves, what biases do I hold, How do I contribute to systems of inequality? What fears are driving my actions? Cultivate compassion and forgiveness for yourselves and others. Recognize that everyone is doing the best they can with the resources they have, and that even those who seem to be perpetuating harm are often acting out of fear, pain, or ignorance. Practices such as loving kindness meditation and Ho'oponopono can help you release judgment and resentment, opening your heart to greater understanding and empathy. Remember that forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior. It is about releasing the energetic attachment to the past and creating space for healing and transformation. Take intentional action to disrupt these patterns in your own lives and in the world around you. This may involve making conscious consumer choices, supporting ethical businesses, investing in sustainable projects, or advocating for social justice. Find ways to use your unique skills, talents, and resources to create positive change in your community and beyond. Consider carefully what kind of energy you put into the world, and make sure that it is aligned with your values and your vision for a better future. Even small actions can have a ripple effect, inspiring others to join you in creating a more just and sustainable world. Engage in collective healing and come together as a community to address these patterns. Recognize that these challenges are not individual problems, but rather collective issues that require collective solutions. Join group meditations, peace circles, or collaborative problem-solving initiatives to create a more harmonious and unified world. Share your experiences, listen to others' perspectives, and work together to create innovative solutions that address the root causes of these patterns. Remember that you are not alone in this journey, and that by coming together, you can amplify your impact and create a more powerful force for change. Understand that light codes and sound frequencies play a crucial role in transmuting karmic patterns. These energetic tools can help to dissolve old programming, activate dormant DNA, and raise your vibrational frequency, making it easier to release limiting beliefs and embody higher states of consciousness. Seek out resources for exploring these modalities, such as guided meditations, sound healings, and light language transmissions. But remember, these tools are most effective when combined with conscious intention and a commitment to personal growth. Light codes and sound frequencies can accelerate the process, but they are not a substitute for inner work. Envision a future where these collective karmic patterns have been resolved, where conflicts are resolved through dialogue and diplomacy, and where all nations live in harmony, sharing resources equitably. Picture a future where everyone has access to the resources they need to thrive, where poverty and inequality are eradicated, and where economic systems are designed to be fair and sustainable. Envision a world where humanity lives in balance with nature, where the planet is healed and restored, and where all species can thrive. Project a future where all people are treated with respect and dignity, where discrimination and prejudice are eradicated, and where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potential. Envision, too, a future where technology no longer harms people, and the tech is directed for the highest good. By addressing these karmic patterns, dear Starseeds, you are helping to create a new Earth reality based on love, compassion, and unity consciousness. A world where the old structures of power and control have crumbled, and a new paradigm of collaboration, creativity, and shared abundance has emerged. You are the architects of this new reality, and your choices, actions, and intentions are shaping the future of humanity. What they don't want you to know is that you're far more powerful than you think. So before we end, we will provide you with practical tips, but what we'll discover next is even more shocking, for truly, this density is not one of solid ground. Greetings once more, beloved Starseeds. As we continue in our role as guides from the Galactic Federation, we build upon our discussion regarding the identification and transmutation of collective karmic patterns, emphasizing now the practical application of these understandings to bring about real, tangible change in your lives and in the world around you. Remember that there are many functions a lightworker can serve, and affecting change through actively shifting patterns is one of the most immediate and possibly the most critical in these times. Many of you, dear Starseeds, may at times find yourselves feeling overwhelmed or even powerless when faced with the sheer magnitude of global issues and injustices. You might grapple with the sense that one individual can hardly make a dent in the face of such deeply entrenched problems, perhaps even feeling a sense of hopelessness creeping in. But we come to you now to reframe this perception, to illuminate the profound opportunity that lies within each of you to contribute to collective healing. And to remind you that even the smallest waves can indeed shift the course of an ocean. Remember, it is not about fixing everything at once, but about amplifying your light and allowing that light to ripple outwards, touching and transforming everything it encounters. We offer to you now specific, actionable tools and techniques that you can implement in your daily lives to actively address the collective karmic patterns we've previously discussed. Consider, first, the power of conscious consumption. Every purchase you make is a vote for the kind of world you want in. Live in. By making informed choices about the products and services you support, you can directly impact industries and systems that perpetuate negative patterns. Look for certifications like Fair Trade, which ensures that producers in developing countries receive fair prices for their goods. Seek out brands that prioritize sustainability, using eco-friendly materials and minimizing their environmental impact. Boycott companies that engage in unethical labor practices or contribute to environmental destruction. Did you know that even something as simple as choosing organic produce can help to reduce the use of harmful pesticides and support sustainable farming practices? Remember, beloved ones, your choices have power. Consider, too, the potential of ethical investing. Aligning your investments with your values can shift financial flows away from harmful industries and towards companies that prioritize social and environmental responsibility. Research socially responsible investment (SRI) options, such as mutual funds and exchange-traded funds (ETFs), that focus on companies with strong environmental, social, and governance (ESG) performance. Divest from companies involved in fossil fuels, weapons manufacturing, or other harmful industries. Support community development financial institutions, CDFIs, that provide loans and investments to underserved communities. Can you see how redirecting your financial resources can create a powerful force for positive change? Understand that even small investments can make a difference, especially when combined with the collective power of like-minded individuals. Then, there's the mindful media consumption, being selective about the news and entertainment you consume, which can protect your energy and prevent you from being drawn into fear-based narratives. Limit your exposure to mainstream media outlets that often sensationalize events and perpetuate negative biases. Seek out alternative media sources that promote positive and uplifting content, focusing on solutions rather than problems. Explore independent journalism, documentaries, and educational programs that offer diverse perspectives and challenge conventional wisdom. Be aware of the subtle ways in which media can manipulate your emotions and beliefs. Remember that you have the power to choose what you allow into your consciousness. Did you know that immersing yourself in nature documentaries, for example, can help to reconnect you with the beauty and interconnectedness of life, counteracting the negative effects of fear-based media? Also consider the power of community involvement. Engaging in local community initiatives, such as volunteering, activism, or supporting local businesses, can create positive change from the ground up. Join a neighborhood association to address local issues and build stronger connections with your neighbors. Volunteer at a local food bank, homeless shelter, or animal rescue organization. Support local farmers' markets and businesses that contribute to the economic vitality of your community. Participate in peaceful protests, rallies, or demonstrations to advocate for social justice and environmental protection. Starting a community garden, organizing a neighborhood cleanup, or simply offering a helping hand to someone in need can create a ripple effect of positivity. Can you see how these actions, multiplied across communities around the world, can transform society from the bottom up? Understand the power of energy clearing. clearing your own energy field of negative thought forms and emotional debris can prevent you from contributing to karmic patterns. Practice daily energy clearing exercises, such as smudging with sage or Palo Santo, taking salt baths, or visualizing a protective shield of white light around your body. Use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind with positive beliefs and intentions. Release any feelings of guilt, shame, or resentment that may be weighing you down. Connect with nature to ground your energy and restore your balance. Visualize yourself as a clear channel for divine energy, allowing love and light to flow through you freely. What they don't want you to know is that the very act of clearing your own energy field can have a profound impact on the collective consciousness, raising the vibration of the planet and contributing to the ascension process. Do not forget sound healing. Consciously incorporating sound into your life can help to move stuck emotional patterns and promote healing. Listen to binaural beats, solfeggio frequencies, or other types of healing music that resonate with your energy. Chant mantras, sing affirmations, or play musical instruments to express your emotions and release pent-up energy. Attend sound baths, gong meditations, or other group sound healing events. Explore the power of your own voice through toning, humming, or singing. Remember that sound is a powerful tool for transformation, capable of breaking up energetic blockages and restoring harmony to your being. Did you know that the human voice is one of the most powerful healing instruments of all? We offer this step-by-step guidance, dear Starseeds, on incorporating these tools into your daily life. Start small, choosing 1 or 2 techniques that resonate with you and commit to practicing them consistently. It is a marathon, not a sprint, and lasting change takes time and effort. Set clear intentions for how you want to contribute to collective healing and revisit those intentions regularly, connecting them with the emotional states that embody those intentions. Track your progress and celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Keep a journal to record your experiences, insights, and breakthroughs. Seek support by connecting with others who are on a similar path, whether through online communities, local groups, or workshops. Be patient, knowing that transmuting karmic patterns is a long-term process that requires compassion, perseverance, and self-love. As you work with these tools, be open to receiving guidance from your higher self, your spirit guides, and the benevolent forces of the universe. Trust that you are not alone on this journey, and that you are supported every step of the way. Envision now, dear ones, a future where these tools and techniques are widely adopted, leading to a more conscious and compassionate society. A world where people are more aware of the impact of their choices and are motivated to create positive change, leading to a more just and sustainable world. Paint in your mind's eye a thriving planet where humanity lives in harmony with nature, where ecosystems are thriving, and where resources are managed sustainably for future generations. Describe now a peaceful and united world where conflicts are resolved through dialogue and diplomacy, where all people are treated with respect and dignity, and where humanity is united by a shared sense of purpose. A world where economic systems are designed to serve the well-being of all, rather than the enrichment of a few. Where technology is used to enhance human potential and protect the environment, rather than to control and exploit. Where all people have access to the resources they need to thrive, including food, water, shelter, education, and healthcare. Remember, dear ones, that by embracing these tools and techniques, you are not only healing yourselves, but also contributing to the collective ascension of humanity and co-creating a new Earth reality. A reality based on love, compassion, unity, and abundance for all. And so, we have given you tools to create a better world. Remember to use them. And now, in closing. And so, we have given you tools to create a better world. Remember to use them, for you, dear Starseeds, are the ground crew, the ones who volunteered to be here during this pivotal time. I am here to build upon this and explain how understanding why this final wave activation is occurring now is crucial, and to illuminate the specific world-shifting functions this group fulfills to support collective ascension. It is particularly important to understand that this final wave of lightworkers often have special sensitivities to the dark. Many of you, even after understanding karmic patterns and how to clear them, may still feel unclear about your specific purpose and how your individual actions truly contribute to the larger planetary shift. You may still be experiencing the feeling of being overwhelmed by world events or the feeling of ineffectiveness despite your efforts, as if you are shouting into the wind. We come to you now to tell you that the timing of this final wave is not coincidental, but divinely orchestrated to address specific energetic imbalances and catalyze a major leap in collective consciousness. Reframe this feeling of being overwhelmed as a critical opportunity for empowered action, even amidst the chaos, because it is during these chaotic times that light is most effective. The current energetic landscape requires this final wave to step forward now due to several key events and trends unfolding on your world. First, there is the increased polarization that is growing between light and dark, love and fear. You see this reflected in your global events and political divides. This polarization creates instability, and frequency stabilizers are needed to prevent societal collapse into chaos. For example, consider the increasing divide between different political ideologies, each side demonizing the other and refusing to find common ground. This creates a dangerous feedback loop of anger and resentment. The final wave are often tasked to step into the gaps with love and compassion. Second, consider the accelerated technological advancement, particularly the rapid development of AI, biotechnology, and other technologies. While these advancements hold great potential, they also pose significant ethical risks. What happens when AI becomes sentient? How do you ensure that biotechnology is used for healing rather than harm? Ethical guidance and heart-centered innovation are needed to ensure these tools are used for the benefit of all, and many lightworkers are specifically armed with information to help with this. Look to the AI race between global superpowers as an example. These technologies could easily be used for control and manipulation if not guided by higher consciousness. Third, we see the environmental crisis that is unfolding on your planet. Climate change, pollution, deforestation, these challenges threaten the very survival of your species. Conscious stewards are needed to protect and restore the planet. Think of the recent increase in extreme weather events, from devastating wildfires to catastrophic floods. These events serve as a wake-up call, urging humanity to take action to protect the environment. This is a third function many lightworkers will be tasked with. Fourth, there is a mass awakening potential as you see a growing number of people awakening to their spiritual potential. They are questioning old paradigms and seeking deeper meaning in their lives. These newly awakened individuals need grounded guides to support their journey, but also to clear the path and protect them from misinformation and manipulation. Note the increasing interest in spirituality, meditation, and alternative healing modalities. This signifies a shift in consciousness, but also requires careful shepherding, and many lightworkers will be drawn to guide large groups of people. Finally, there is the increased dark activity with increasing amounts of negative energy and dark agendas seeking to undermine humanity's progress. Vigilance and discernment are needed to expose these agendas and protect the light. The final wave is specifically sensitive to these energies and holds a special responsibility to transmute them. Do not be surprised if you find yourself particularly irritated by the media, for this is your cue. The unique energy signature of this final wave is specifically designed to counteract these challenges and amplify the light on Earth. This signature carries a high frequency of love, compassion, and wisdom. It is a beacon that attracts others to the light and helps to raise the vibration of the planet. However, this unique energy signature also comes with a specialized sensitivity to the dark. You may find yourselves more easily affected by negative emotions, toxic environments, or manipulative people. And so, how can you, as final wave starseeds, leverage your unique energy signature to address these challenges? First, we encourage you to embrace shadow work. Delve into your own shadow aspects and heal any unresolved traumas or limiting beliefs that could hinder your ability to hold space for higher frequencies. Understand that your shadows are simply unintegrated aspects of yourselves that need love and acceptance. By embracing your shadows, you become more whole and authentic, and you increase your capacity to hold light. Second, amplify your intuition. Hone your intuition and inner guidance, learning to trust your gut feelings and make decisions aligned with your soul's purpose. Your intuition is your inner compass, guiding you towards your highest path. Practice meditation, spend time in nature, and pay attention to your dreams. The better you get at listening to your inner voice, the easier it will be to navigate the challenges ahead. Third, connect with nature. Spend time in nature, connecting with the Earth's energy and receiving guidance from the natural world. Nature is a powerful healer and teacher. It can help you to ground your energy, clear your mind, and reconnect with your soul. Take walks in the forest, swim in the ocean, or simply sit under a tree. Allow nature to soothe your soul and inspire your creativity. Fourth, express your creativity. Express your creativity through art, music, writing, or any other medium that allows you to channel your unique energy and inspire others. Your creativity is a gift from the divine. It is a way for you to express your soul's purpose and share your unique perspective with the world. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. The more you express your creativity, the more alive and fulfilled you will feel. Fifth, build community. Connect with other starseeds and lightworkers, creating supportive communities where you can share your experiences, learn from each other, and amplify your collective energy. You are not alone on this journey. There are many others who are awakening to their spiritual potential and seeking to make a positive impact on the world. By connecting with these like-minded individuals, you create a powerful network of support and inspiration. Share your stories, offer encouragement, and collaborate on projects that promote love, peace, and unity. Finally, use protective techniques. Strengthen your energetic shielding and protective techniques. The stronger your shield, the easier it will be to hold space for the higher frequencies, and the less you will be bothered by outside energies. Envision a future where humanity is guided by love, compassion, and wisdom, creating a world of peace, justice, and abundance for all. Envision a future where technology is used for the benefit of all, where AI is aligned with human values, and where scientific advancements are guided by ethical principles. Project a future where humanity lives in harmony with nature, where the planet is healed and restored, and where ecosystems are thriving. Describe a future where more individuals awaken to their true potential, recognizing their connection to Source and living in alignment with their soul's purpose. This final wave is helping to anchor a new paradigm of love, unity, and conscious creation. And so, we have detailed why this wave is so important, and you may be asking yourself, how do I know if I'm experiencing this activation? Let's discuss the specific activation symptoms. And so, we have detailed why this wave is so important, and you may be asking yourself, how do I know if I'm experiencing this activation? As your guides and elder siblings, we are here to clarify this crucial point and to emphasize that the activation symptoms are not always what one expects. Indeed, many hold a misconception that starseed activation manifests as sudden, undeniable, and extraordinary experiences. People expect to see visions, hear voices, or develop psychic abilities overnight. You may be anticipating lightning bolts of insight or miraculous healings, but the reality is often much more nuanced. Dear Starseeds, the symptoms of this final wave activation can often be subtle, easily dismissed as stress, fatigue, or mere emotional fluctuations. You may find yourselves questioning your sanity or wondering if you are simply imagining things. This subtlety, however, is by design. Understand that this final wave is about embodying higher frequencies of love, compassion, and service, rather than developing flashy psychic powers. Think of it less as gaining superpowers, and more as holding more light, creating space, and being a steady conduit. It is less about what you do and more about who you are. This subtle nature of activation can create confusion. You may wonder, am I really experiencing anything, or am I just tired? Or, am I making this up? Such doubts are common, but recognizing these subtle symptoms is key to unlocking your purpose and fully embracing your mission. The ability to discern these gentle nudges from the universe, rather than waiting for a dramatic sign, is a mark of a true starseed ready to step into their power. Let us present a range of activation symptoms, categorized for clarity. It is important to remember that not everyone will experience all of these symptoms, and the intensity will vary from person to person. The symptoms often present as waves, coming and going. First, consider physical sensitivities. You may experience increased sensitivity to energy, light, sound, EMFs, electromagnetic fields, and certain foods. These sensitivities can manifest as headaches, fatigue, skin rashes, digestive issues, or even heart palpitations. Understand that your physical body is adjusting to a higher vibrational frequency, and this can put a strain on your system. These may present as new allergies or sudden reactions to certain environments. For example, you may suddenly find yourself unable to tolerate processed foods, or you may feel overwhelmed by the fluorescent lights in a shopping mall. What was once tolerable now feels unbearable. As another example, you may start to feel heart palpitations when near cell towers. These are cues. Second, be aware of emotional fluctuations. You might experience sudden and intense mood swings, periods of heightened joy and bliss followed by periods of sadness, anxiety, or irritability. These fluctuations are related to processing and releasing old emotional baggage and shifting out of old thought patterns. This is often the heart processing what the light body already knows. For example, you may find yourself crying uncontrollably one moment and laughing the next with no apparent trigger. Or you may experience a deep sense of peace and joy for no reason at all. Embrace these emotions, allowing them to flow through you without judgment. Third, there can be mental clarity and confusion. You may find yourself alternating between periods of profound clarity and insight, with moments of confusion, brain fog, or difficulty concentrating. This is related to rewiring the brain and integrating new information, while also purging old beliefs. The old beliefs often fight back. For example, you may suddenly understand a complex spiritual concept with crystal clarity, only to find yourself unable to remember it the next day. Or, you may struggle to focus on simple tasks, feeling as though your brain is moving too fast. Fourth, consider spiritual yearning and disconnection. You may be experiencing a deep longing for something more, a sense of not belonging, and a desire to connect with your soul family or higher purpose. Alongside these feelings, you may simultaneously experience feelings of disconnection or spiritual dryness. This is often related to the urgent mission of lightworkers and the feeling of time running out. You may find yourself feeling homesick for a place you've never been, or you may feel a strong pull to connect with others who share your spiritual beliefs. Ask yourself, where do I really belong? Finally, altered sleep patterns. You may experience changes in sleep patterns, such as insomnia, waking up frequently during the night, or having vivid and unusual dreams. These changes are related to increased energetic activity and the processing of information from higher dimensions. Understand that your subconscious mind is working overtime to integrate new information and release old patterns. You may find yourself unable to sleep for days, or you may have dreams that feel more real than reality. Your higher self is talking to you. Understand, dear ones, that these symptoms are not signs of illness or dysfunction, but rather indications of a profound transformation taking place. Embrace these changes, knowing that you are being guided and supported every step of the way. By understanding that these are symptoms, one can better manage them. And so, how can you navigate these activation symptoms with greater ease and awareness? We provide you with the following guidance. First, prioritize self-care practices. Get adequate rest, eat nourishing foods, spend time in nature, and engage in gentle exercise. Your physical body is your temple, so treat it with love and respect. Nurture it and it will nurture you. Second, engage in mindfulness and meditation. Practice mindfulness and meditation to cultivate inner peace, reduce stress, and connect with your inner guidance. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can make a big difference. The monkey mind will abate. Third, explore energy management techniques. Learn and practice energy management techniques such as grounding, shielding, and clearing to protect your energy field and maintain balance. There are many resources available online and in your communities to help you with this. Strengthen your field. Fourth, commit to emotional processing. Develop healthy coping mechanisms for processing and releasing difficult emotions, such as journaling, talking to a trusted friend or therapist, or engaging in creative expression. Suppressing your emotions will only make them stronger. Acknowledge them, feel them, and release them with love. Fifth, nurture your spiritual connection. Engage in prayer, meditation, spend time in nature, or engage in activities that bring you joy and inspiration. Connect with lightworker communities online and in person. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are many others who are experiencing the same thing, and there are resources available to support you. Finally, and importantly, if symptoms become too extreme or unmanageable, seek medical evaluation so as to rule out any other potential illnesses. The two can happen at the same time. As you navigate these symptoms, be gentle with yourselves and trust the process, knowing that you are supported by the universe. The more compassion you have for yourself, the easier this will be. Envision how these symptoms can increase your resilience and ability to cope with stress and change. You are learning to adapt to higher frequencies, which will serve you well in the coming years. See how it can foster a deeper understanding of yourselves and your unique gifts and abilities. You are unlocking hidden potential within yourselves. As you awaken more fully, you will experience a strengthening spiritual connection and a greater sense of purpose and meaning in life. You will become more aligned with your soul's mission. Imagine enhanced manifestation abilities and the ability to create a more fulfilling and joyful reality. The power to create your reality will be amplified, and you will be able to manifest your desires with greater ease. By embracing these symptoms as part of your awakening process, you are unlocking your full potential and helping to accelerate the ascension of humanity. You are actively participating in the shift of consciousness on this planet. And so, we have discussed the activation symptoms, and armed with this knowledge, you can better identify this wave. In closing, dear Starseeds, and so, we have detailed the activation symptoms and how you can better manage them. Now, we step forward to clarify a point that is often misunderstood and to help you avoid a common pitfall on your ascension path. Many of you, in your eagerness to serve and embody the light, may have fallen prey to a subtle yet detrimental misconception. If you are listening to this, you may well already be nodding your head in agreement. Many hold the belief that constant fatigue and feeling perpetually drained are signs of being a powerful, highly activated starseed. There is a pervasive notion among some that exhaustion is synonymous with spiritual progress, and those who burn the candle at both ends are somehow more enlightened, more dedicated, or more effective. Understand that this is a dangerous illusion and one that can severely hinder your mission. Some even wear their exhaustion as a badge of honor, boasting about how little sleep they get or how much they sacrifice for the sake of others. While selfless service is indeed a virtue, know that true activation involves sustainable energy levels, the ability to replenish oneself, and a conscious understanding of energetic boundaries. Burnout is not a necessary part of the process and can actually diminish your capacity to serve. Reframe this, dear ones, as an opportunity to prioritize self-care and learn effective energy management techniques. See this as a chance to deepen your connection with your inner source of power, to cultivate a more balanced and harmonious way of being, and to lead by example, demonstrating that it is possible to be both highly effective and deeply nourished. By prioritizing your well-being, you are not only protecting yourself from burnout, but also amplifying your ability to serve the world and co-create a new Earth reality. But what if I'm actually just tired? Know that energetic exhaustion is often a sign of underlying imbalances that need to be addressed. Consider the following possibilities. First, poor boundaries. Are you taking on other people's emotions and problems without proper energetic shielding? Do you find yourself constantly absorbing the stress and negativity of those around you? Understand that empaths, in particular, are susceptible to this. An empath, for example, might walk into a crowded room and immediately feel overwhelmed by the collective energy of the people present, experiencing anxiety, fatigue, or even physical symptoms. This is because they are not properly shielding their energy field and are allowing themselves to become a sponge for other people's emotions. This constant absorption can lead to chronic depletion and burnout. Also, be mindful of taking on too many tasks at once, as this can dilute your energy. Second, consider unresolved trauma. Suppressed emotions and past traumas can create energetic blockages that drain your energy. Are you still carrying unresolved wounds from past experiences that are constantly being triggered? Someone who experienced childhood trauma, for example, might find themselves constantly triggered by certain situations or people, leading to chronic fatigue, anxiety, and a sense of being stuck in the past. These triggers can create energetic blockages that prevent energy from flowing freely through the body, leading to depletion. Third, consider lack of grounding. Being ungrounded or disconnected from the Earth's energy can lead to instability and depletion. Are you spending too much time in your head, disconnected from your body and the physical world? Someone who spends too much time on screens, for example, might feel disconnected from their body, spacey, and ungrounded, experiencing anxiety, insomnia, and difficulty concentrating. This disconnect prevents them from drawing energy from the Earth, leading to depletion. Fourth, improper energy hygiene. Failing to clear your energy field regularly can lead to an accumulation of negative energies and stagnant patterns. A space that is not regularly cleared, for example, can accumulate negative energy from arguments, stress, and other sources, creating a heavy and oppressive atmosphere. This stagnant energy can affect the mood, health, and overall well-being of the occupants, leading to fatigue, irritability, and even physical ailments. Fifth, over-identification with suffering. Constantly focusing on global problems without taking time for self-care can lead to compassion fatigue and burnout. Contrast this with the energy signature of truly activated starseeds. These individuals possess a strong, stable energy field that is resilient and grounded. They are able to replenish themselves quickly through connection with Source and intentional self-care practices. They have clear energetic boundaries, allowing them to interact with others without absorbing their negativity. They possess a deep connection to Source, providing them with a constant stream of energy and guidance. They understand that true service comes from a place of abundance, not depletion. These individuals are able to maintain their energy levels while engaging in highly demanding activities. We provide you with the following techniques for energy management and avoiding burnout. Practice them daily. First, energetic shielding. Create a protective barrier around your energy field to prevent energetic intrusion. Visualize a bubble of golden light surrounding you, deflecting any negative energies that come your way. You can also use crystals such as black tourmaline or selenite to create a protective shield. Call upon your guides and angels for protection, asking them to surround you with their loving presence. Prior to going into crowded places, you can state, "I am surrounded by the golden light of Source. Only that which is of the highest good may enter my field." This will set your intention. Second, grounding practices. Engage in daily grounding exercises to connect with the Earth's energy and stabilize your energy field. Walk barefoot on the Earth, feeling the connection with the ground beneath your feet. Visualize roots extending from your feet, anchoring you to the Earth's core. Spend time in nature, breathing in the fresh air and connecting with the energy of the trees and plants. These things are all available to you. Third, boundary setting. Set clear boundaries with others, learning to say no to requests that drain your energy. Prioritize your own needs and well-being, understanding that you cannot pour from an empty cup. When someone asks you to do something that you don't have the energy for, say, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not able to take that on right now." Be firm and direct, but also compassionate. If they continue to push, reinforce your boundary, saying, "I understand that you need help, but I'm not available at this time. Perhaps you could try asking someone else." Fourth, energy clearing. Engage in regular energy clearing practices to remove negative energies and restore balance. Smudge your energy field with sage or Palo Santo, allowing the smoke to cleanse away any stagnant or negative energies. Take salt baths, adding Epsom salts or sea salt to the water to draw out impurities. Visualize a waterfall of light washing over you, cleansing away any negativity. Simply intending to clear your energy field is enough. Fifth, emotional processing. Develop healthy coping mechanisms for processing and releasing difficult emotions. Journal about your feelings, allowing yourself to express them without judgment. Talk to a trusted friend or therapist, sharing your experiences and seeking support. Engage in creative expression, such as painting, writing, or dancing, to release pent-up emotions. Understand that suppressing your emotions will only make them stronger in the long run. Sixth, rest and rejuvenation. Prioritize rest, relaxation, and activities that bring you joy and replenishment. Schedule regular breaks throughout the day to rest and recharge. Practice mindfulness, focusing on the present moment and releasing any worries about the future. Engage in hobbies that support your well-being, such as reading, listening to music, or spending time with loved ones. Always come first. Finally, nutritional support. Consume foods and supplements that support your energy levels and overall well-being. Eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Take vitamins and supplements such as vitamin B12, vitamin D, and magnesium to support energy production. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive caffeine, as these can deplete your energy levels. In the future, dear ones, you will see starseeds who are empowered, energized, and able to sustain their missions long-term. They will have a greater impact on the world, fully embodying their unique gifts and abilities and helping to create positive change. They will experience increased joy and fulfillment in their lives, experiencing a deeper sense of purpose and connection. They will engage in sustainable action, able to contribute to the collective ascension without sacrificing their own well-being. The time is coming when the world is more balanced and harmonious, where everyone is empowered to thrive and live in alignment with their soul's purpose. Project yourself forward and see what that looks like. Feel what that feels like. It is already happening. And so, we have detailed how to avoid energetic exhaustion, and now, in closing. Dear Starseeds, and so, we have detailed how to avoid energetic exhaustion, and now, in closing, remember the importance of self-care and boundaries, as we discussed in the last section. It is crucial that you diligently practice these techniques. However, for this final wave of starseeds, even with strong boundaries and diligent self-care, you may still experience increased interference from external sources. Many of you will find that protection is not enough, that you must actively clear energies around you. Is this unexpected? This is due to your specific role in transmuting collective karmic patterns and stabilizing planetary frequencies. Understand that it is no longer enough to simply protect oneself. You are being called to step into the role of a planetary healer. These interferences can manifest in a multitude of ways: negative thoughts, emotional triggers, unexpected obstacles, or even technological disruptions. Know that these are designed to distract you from your mission and drain your energy. You may find yourself constantly battling against unseen forces, questioning your path, and feeling overwhelmed by the negativity in the world. But here's what they don't want you to know. This increased interference is actually a sign that you are on the right track and that your light is shining brightly, triggering resistance from lower energies. It means you are making a difference. It means you are fulfilling your purpose. Consider how these interferences can manifest in different areas of your life. In personal relationships, you may experience sudden disagreements, misunderstandings, or even betrayals. Perhaps a close friend or family member suddenly becomes critical or distant, creating conflict and emotional turmoil. For example, you may find that a long-standing friendship suddenly sours, with hurtful words exchanged and a sense of deep disappointment. Or maybe a family member starts exhibiting controlling or manipulative behavior, creating tension and stress within the family dynamic. In financial abundance, you might encounter unexpected expenses, job losses, or financial setbacks that disrupt your sense of security and create stress and anxiety. You may experience a sudden car repair bill, a job layoff, or a failed investment that leaves you feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about your financial future. You may feel as though you are constantly taking one step forward and two steps back, unable to gain any real traction. In physical health, you may experience sudden illnesses, injuries, or flare-ups of chronic conditions that drain your energy and disrupt your focus. A sudden cold or flu, a pulled muscle, or a flare-up of arthritis can leave you feeling exhausted and unable to pursue your mission. You may feel as though your body is constantly fighting against you, preventing you from fully embodying your purpose. What if it all comes at once? In technological disruptions, you might experience computer glitches, internet outages, or social media censorship that hinder your ability to communicate, connect, and share your message. A computer crash, an internet outage, or a social media ban can leave you feeling isolated and disconnected, unable to reach those who need your message. You may find yourself constantly battling against technical difficulties, struggling to stay connected and share your light. Finally, in spiritual discouragement, you may be beset by feelings of doubt, isolation, or spiritual dryness that weaken your faith and make you question your path. You may begin to question whether you are truly making a difference, whether your efforts are worthwhile, and whether you are even on the right path. You may feel as though you are walking through a spiritual desert, unable to connect with Source or feel the presence of your guides. How do you discern the signal from the noise? Understand that these interferences are often orchestrated by lower dimensional entities or thought forms that feed off of negative energy and seek to maintain control over humanity. The clearer your light, the more you become a target. These entities are masters of manipulation, using fear, doubt, and negativity to distract you from your mission and drain your energy. They may use people, situations, or even your own thoughts to create chaos and confusion, attempting to derail you from your path. Therefore, we offer you specific tools and techniques for identifying and neutralizing these interferences. First, discernment. Develop your ability to distinguish between your own thoughts and emotions and those that are being projected onto you from external sources. Learn to question the source of your thoughts and feelings and whether they align with your divine mission. Ask yourself, is this thought truly mine, or is it an external influence? If the thought or feeling is negative, fear-based, or contrary to your values, it is likely an interference. If it aligns with your heart, your values, and your mission, it is likely your own intuition or guidance. Second, energetic clearing. Engage in regular energy clearing practices to remove negative attachments and restore balance. Smudge your energy field with sage or Palo Santo, visualizing the smoke clearing away any negative energies. Take salt baths, adding Epsom salts or sea salt to the water to draw out impurities. Visualize a waterfall of light washing over you, cleansing away any negativity. For targeted attacks, visualize yourself surrounded by a vortex of golden light, spinning rapidly and dissolving any negative energies that come your way. You may also call upon your guides and angels for assistance, asking them to clear away any negative attachments and restore your energy field. Third, protection affirmations. Use powerful protection affirmations to strengthen your energy field and repel negative influences. Create personalized affirmations that resonate with your soul and reinforce your connection to Source. For example, you might say, I am surrounded by the white light of Source. I am protected from all harm. I am sovereign and free. Repeat these affirmations daily or whenever you feel under attack. The key is to speak them with conviction and feeling, knowing that they are true. Fourth, cord cutting. Learn and practice cord cutting techniques to sever energetic ties with people, places, or situations that are draining your energy or holding you back. Visualize yourself standing before the person or situation with whom you wish to cut cords. See a cord connecting you to them, representing the energetic tie. Then, with a sword of light, cut the cord, severing the connection. Visualize the cord dissolving and disappearing, releasing you from their influence. You can also call upon your guides and angels to assist you in this process. Fifth, psychic self-defense. Learn basic psychic self-defense techniques to protect yourself from psychic attacks or manipulation. There are many resources available online and in bookstores that can teach you these skills. Basic skills include shielding, grounding, and setting boundaries. More advanced skills include deflecting psychic attacks and clearing negative entities. Remember that knowledge is power, and by learning these skills, you are empowering yourself to protect yourself from harm. Sixth, nature connection. Regularly connect with nature to ground and restore your connection with your higher self. Spend time in forests, mountains, or by the ocean, breathing in the fresh air and feeling the energy of the earth. Visualize yourself merging with nature, becoming one with the trees, the mountains, and the ocean. Allow nature to heal and restore your energy field. Nature will help to clarify what is interference and what is not, which can be difficult to discern. Finally, divine counsel connection. Connect with your angelic guides for extra support. Your guides are always available to assist you, offering guidance, protection, and love. Simply call upon them, asking for their help and support. Listen to their guidance, trusting that they will lead you on the right path. Visualize yourself surrounded by their loving presence, feeling their warmth and support. Above all, remain calm, grounded, and centered in your heart, even in the face of intense interference. Remember that you are a powerful lightworker, capable of overcoming any obstacle. Connect with your heart-centered mission, remembering why you are here and what you are meant to accomplish. Know that you are not alone, and that you are surrounded by a team of guides and angels who are always there to support you. In the future, you will see increased clarity and focus, allowing you to stay aligned with your purpose and make more effective decisions. The fog of confusion will lift, and you will be able to see clearly the path ahead. You will experience greater peace and joy in your life, freeing you from the grip of fear, anxiety, and negativity. You will feel a sense of inner peace and contentment, knowing that you are on the right track. You will have a stronger connection to Source, allowing you to receive clear guidance, support, and inspiration. You will be able to tap into the infinite wisdom and love of Source, receiving all the guidance and support you need. You will realize enhanced manifestation abilities, allowing you to create a more fulfilling and joyful reality. You will be able to manifest your dreams and desires with ease, creating a life that is aligned with your soul's purpose. Finally, you will have a greater impact on the world, fully embodying your mission and helping to create a more loving, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. You will be able to share your light with the world, inspiring others to awaken to their own potential and create a better future. This is directly connected to your unique energetic signature, which is desperately needed. And so, we have armed you with the insights for this wave, and before we conclude, we want to share one final, special tool to help you along your path. Dear Starseeds, and so, we have armed you with the insights for this wave, and before we conclude, we want to share one final, special tool to help you along your path. However, for this final wave of Starseeds, even with strong boundaries, diligent self-care, and increased protection, you may still feel uncertain about your specific mission, purpose, or next steps. Is it truly possible to know? Many of you will find that even with consistent energetic hygiene, you struggle to move forward. Perhaps you've mastered techniques to clear interference, only to find yourselves wondering, what's next? What am I really here to do? Understand that this feeling of uncertainty is not a sign of failure, but rather an invitation to delve deeper, to access a more profound level of guidance and clarity. Know that accessing this deeper level of guidance is about empowerment, not passivity. This is not about waiting for instructions from the universe, but actively seeking out the information you need to inform your inner work and direct your focus. The tool we are introducing is not a magic bullet or a replacement for your own inner knowing. It is a powerful resource for those ready to take an active role in shaping their destiny and fulfilling their mission. We introduce to you the Akashic Records, a comprehensive record of every thought, word, action, and experience of every soul throughout time. From our vantage point, we see that accessing this energetic library can provide invaluable insights and guidance for Starseeds on their ascension journey. Think of the Akashic Records as a universal database, a constantly evolving field of potential and possibility. This is not a fixed and immutable record of the past, but rather a dynamic and ever-changing field of information that reflects the choices, intentions, and experiences of every soul. Imagine it like an infinite library, where every book contains the story of a soul's journey through time, with all its twists, turns, triumphs, and challenges. The information in the Akashic records is not limited to the past, but also includes present and future possibilities, offering a vast reservoir of wisdom and guidance for those who seek it. Are you beginning to sense the possibilities? The Akashic records can assist starseeds in many ways. In terms of mission clarity, the records can reveal your soul's purpose, your unique gifts and abilities, and the specific steps you can take to fulfill your mission. Remember our previous discussion of mission archetypes: healers, teachers, artists, innovators, wayseers. The Akashic records can help you identify your specific archetype and understand how it aligns with your soul's purpose. For example, a starseed who resonates with the healer archetype might discover that their mission involves developing a specific healing modality, working with a particular group of people, or addressing a specific health challenge on the planet. A wayseer, on the other hand, might uncover their role in guiding others through the Ascension process, sharing ancient wisdom, or creating new pathways for spiritual growth. Past life insights are also revealed within the Akashic records. The records can provide insights into past lives, helping you understand recurring patterns, karmic relationships, and unresolved traumas that may be impacting your current life. Perhaps you keep encountering similar challenges in your relationships, career, or health. The Akashic records can reveal the root cause of these patterns, tracing them back to past life experiences and helping you understand the lessons you are meant to learn. For example, if you consistently struggle with trust issues, the records might reveal a past life where you were betrayed by someone you deeply trusted, leading to a deep-seated fear of vulnerability. Relationship healing is another area. The records can reveal the energetic dynamics between people, helping you understand the root cause of conflicts and create more harmonious relationships. Do you find yourself constantly clashing with a particular person despite your best efforts to get along? The Akashic records can reveal the underlying dynamics at play, tracing the connection back to past life agreements, karmic debts, or unresolved issues. For example, you might discover that you and a close friend have shared many lifetimes together, sometimes as allies, sometimes as adversaries, and that your current relationship is an opportunity to heal old wounds and create a new level of understanding. Creative inspiration can also be drawn from the Akashic records. The records can tap into a wellspring of creative inspiration, helping you express your unique gifts and share your message with the world. Perhaps you feel a burning desire to create something beautiful, but you are unsure of what form it should take. The Akashic records can provide inspiration for your creative endeavors, revealing hidden talents, untapped potential, and unique perspectives that can enrich your artistic expression. For example, you might discover a hidden talent for writing, painting, music, or dance, and the records can guide you toward developing these talents and sharing them with the world. What if facing it can bring you to greater heights? For those who wish to heal from trauma, the Akashic records offer access to suppressed emotions or traumatic events so that you can face it with the goal of healing and sharing the lessons learned with others. Many of you find yourselves triggered by news events or specific situations. The Akashic records can provide clarity as to why and then arm you to face the challenges and create a better future. In the future, many will be tasked to do exactly this. We offer you specific guidance on how to access and utilize the Akashic records, but first, it is important to understand the ethical use of this tool. When preparing for an Akashic records reading, set clear intentions, formulate specific questions, and create a sacred space. Approach the records with reverence and respect, knowing that you are entering a sacred realm of information. Before accessing the records, take some time to meditate, connecting with your higher self and setting your intention for the reading. You might visualize yourself surrounded by golden light, feeling a sense of peace, clarity, and openness. As you meditate, formulate specific questions that you would like to have answered during the reading. Be as clear and specific as possible, focusing on the issues that are most important to you. When accessing the records, you may work with a trained practitioner, use guided meditations, or develop your own intuitive abilities. If you choose to work with a practitioner, be sure to do your research and select someone who is experienced, ethical, and aligned with your values. Look for practitioners who have been trained in reputable Akashic Records reading techniques. If you choose to use guided meditations, find one that resonates with you and that is led by a trusted source. As you develop your own intuitive abilities, trust your inner guidance and allow yourself to receive information in whatever form it comes, whether it is through visions, feelings, thoughts, or simply a sense of knowing. What if you prefer to do it on your own? When questioning the Akashic Records, ask open-ended questions that allow for expansive answers, rather than yes-no questions that limit the information received. Instead of asking, "Am I on the right path?" ask, "What steps can I take to align more fully with my soul's purpose?" Instead of asking, "Will I find love?" ask, "What can I do to attract a loving and harmonious relationship into my life?" As you receive information from the records, trust your intuition, be open to unexpected insights or perspectives, and allow the information to unfold in its own way. Do not try to force the information or interpret it according to your own preconceived notions. Allow it to flow through you, trusting that you will understand it in its own time. Keep a journal to record your experiences, insights, and impressions. After the reading, take some time to sit with the information, allowing it to integrate into your consciousness. How do you integrate this information? Understand that by utilizing the Akashic Records responsibly, you are empowering yourself to unlock your full potential and contribute to the collective ascension of humanity. In the future, you will see increased clarity about your soul's purpose, your unique gifts and abilities, and the specific steps you can take to fulfill your mission. The fog of confusion will lift, and you will be able to see clearly the path ahead. You will foster a deeper understanding of yourselves, your patterns, and your potential, leading to greater self-acceptance and self-love. You will create more harmonious relationships, with a greater understanding of the energetic dynamics between yourselves and others. You will gain access to greater creativity and inspiration, allowing you to express your unique gifts and share your message with the world. You will contribute to the world by fully embodying your mission and helping to create a more loving, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. Is this what you came here to do? And so, we have shared this final tool to help you on your path. And in closing, remember to trust your heart. What if there was more? What if it wasn't the only tool to accelerate ascension? And so, you have received this final tool to help you along your path. Remember the Akashic Records, and remember that this final wave activation empowers Starseeds to not only read timelines, but to heal and influence them. Therefore, we call on this last wave to integrate Akashic knowledge, because this step is crucial for both personal and collective transformation. Many of you will access information from the Akashic Records and may feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of it. Some may become paralyzed by the endless possibilities or disheartened by the challenges revealed. You may gain profound insights into your past lives, your soul's purpose, and the energetic dynamics of your relationships, but insight alone does not create change. Therefore, timeline healing is the key to unlocking the transformative potential of the Akashic Records, and it is this final wave of lightworkers who are tasked to carry out this great function. By healing past traumas and shifting limiting beliefs, Starseeds can create a more positive and empowered future, both for themselves and for humanity. But is it really that simple? Timeline healing is not about changing the past, but changing one's relationship to the past. It's about reframing past events from a higher perspective, releasing emotional charges, integrating shadow aspects, claiming lost gifts, and altering future probabilities. Shifting perceptions involves re-evaluating past events from a higher perspective to release emotional charges and create new meanings. For example, a starseed might heal a past betrayal by understanding the soul contracts involved, recognizing that the experience was necessary for their soul's growth and that the other person was playing a pre-agreed role. This understanding doesn't excuse the betrayal, but it releases the emotional charge and allows for forgiveness and compassion. Releasing limiting beliefs from past experiences can free one from repeating negative patterns. Consider a starseed overcoming a fear of failure by examining the root cause of the limiting belief in a past life where they experienced a traumatic failure that had significant consequences. By understanding the origins of the fear and recognizing that it no longer serves them, they can release the limiting belief and embrace new possibilities. What if that failure has actually built character and grit? You can also integrate shadow aspects revealed in past lives to move forward in the present with more light. Shadow aspects are the parts of ourselves that we have disowned, repressed, or rejected, often due to fear, shame, or guilt. For example, you may find a past life where you caused great harm to others. The shadow self presents itself as a fear to do harm, or a shame for a terrible act, or the burden of guilt that disallows them from stepping into their power. Integrating this shadow aspect involves acknowledging the harm, taking responsibility for the actions, and finding ways to atone for the past. This integration allows you to reclaim lost power and move forward with greater authenticity and integrity. Therefore, what if, in a future timeline, you could rewrite this story for the betterment of all? Lost gifts and abilities can be reclaimed through trauma integration, providing access to more power and resources. Many of you will come to find that lost gifts and abilities include healing powers, psychic abilities, artistic talents, or leadership skills. By integrating the traumas associated with these lost gifts, you can unlock dormant potential and access new levels of mastery. And it is after this trauma integration that you can alter future events. But here's what most people miss. Starseeds, who have done enough work to understand their past, can connect with timeline probabilities to determine and alter future possibilities. A starseed might connect with the timeline where their gifts can most be used. Consider the starseed who feels deeply called to become a leader in a political organization, but is constantly thwarted. By looking at timeline probabilities in the Akashic records, they can connect with the timeline when they can most be used, whether in this reality or another. Is it all beginning to make sense? Understand that this is all interconnected with collective consciousness. By shifting individual timelines, starseeds contribute to the healing and transformation of the collective timeline. As more and more individuals heal their past traumas and release limiting beliefs, the collective consciousness shifts toward greater love, compassion, and empowerment. What most fail to understand is that, in this way, you truly are all one. Therefore, we offer specific techniques for engaging in timeline healing using the Akashic records. First, identify target timelines. Guide yourselves through a process of identifying specific timelines you wish to heal, whether related to personal traumas, relationship patterns, or global issues. Setting specific intentions for the healing process is critical. Be as clear and specific as possible about what you wish to heal and the outcome you desire. Next, access the Akashic records. Remind yourselves of methods for accessing the records, with more focus on doing it yourself and how to improve those processes. Many of you will find that simple meditation, breathwork, or sitting in nature allows you to receive the information needed. Increase your skills in those methods, for that is truly what this wave is meant to do. After that, engage with timeline guides. Connect with guides, benevolent entities, or higher selves within the Akashic records to assist in the healing process. Affirmations or visualizations for connecting with these guides will become invaluable tools. Picture a loving presence, whether that be an ancestor or other guide, standing beside you with the intention to assist. Rewriting the narrative is your next step. Visualize rewriting the narrative of the targeted timeline, infusing it with love, compassion, forgiveness, and empowerment. Envision the past event unfolding in a new way, with a more positive and empowering outcome. For example, imagine a past relationship ending with mutual understanding and respect, rather than bitterness and resentment. This is not about pretending the past didn't happen, but about changing your relationship to it. Integrating the healing is also key, as is emphasizing the importance of integrating the healing into your daily lives, taking actions aligned with your newfound understanding and empowerment. Journaling prompts for reflection and integration can assist in understanding how this is integrating in your everyday life. Finally, connect with guardian timelines. Guardian, or protector, timelines exist in the Akashic records, and connecting with them provides protective power. These are timelines where you are safe, empowered, and aligned with your soul's purpose. By connecting with these timelines, you can draw on their energy and wisdom to protect yourself from negative influences and navigate challenges with greater ease. Remember to approach timeline healing with self-compassion, patience, and a deep commitment to love and healing. This is not a quick fix, but a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Be gentle with yourself, celebrate your progress, and trust that you are always supported by the universe. Therefore, we ask, what will it look like to approach timeline healing from this perspective? In the future, you will see the positive impact of timeline healing on both the individual and the collective. This will lead to increased self-love, self-acceptance, and a greater sense of personal power and agency. The feeling of being free from the past will be palpable, allowing you to live more fully in the present. Eventually, harmonious and fulfilling relationships will form, with a deeper understanding of the soul contracts and karmic connections involved. Healing of family and friend relationships will come more easily, allowing new bonds to form. You will also access greater creativity, inspiration, and the ability to manifest your dreams and visions into reality, leading to feeling more aligned with destiny. Collective transformation will also follow as you contribute to a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world, where humanity is guided by love, compassion, and wisdom, and where there is harmony with the Earth. Understand that this work will help to stabilize the planet's timeline. By embracing timeline healing, Starseeds are not only transforming their own lives, but also contributing to the ascension of humanity and the co-creation of a new Earth reality. And so, you now understand that this is the most sacred function, to change timeline probabilities. You are tasked with doing the work and holding the light, and as we close. And so, you now understand that this is the most sacred function, to change timeline probabilities. You are tasked with doing the work and holding the light, and as we close. Reminding you of this most crucial point, we remind you, it is a function of this final wave of starseeds. Therefore, we also introduce a new function, physical body healing as a direct result of timeline work, setting the stage for a discussion on embodying higher frequencies and physical wellness. It is not enough to simply read the records. Are you understanding, beloved ones? Understand that there is a misconception that physical healing is separate from spiritual work or timeline healing. Many believe the body heals on its own, or that all healing must be medically assisted. They rely on doctors or some other form of intervention. Consider, for a moment, that those things have come into your reality to assist along the way. But what if there was more to it than that? What if you could accelerate the process through work you are already doing? What most miss is that the body is a direct reflection of energetic and timeline imprints. Unresolved traumas, limiting beliefs, and negative karmic patterns manifest as physical ailments, blockages, and dis-ease. Do you see how they all weave together? What happens when you address one area, but not another? This is an opportunity to take control of one's physical well-being through conscious embodiment of higher frequencies and timeline work. This is what the final wave of starseeds has been building up to. This is your task. This is your moment. Does this resonate? The energetic link between timelines, frequencies, and the physical body is profound. It works on many different levels. What you do on one level will impact the others, whether you intend it to or not. The final wave's purpose is to make intentional changes. Let's start with cellular memory. The cells store memories and energetic imprints of past experiences, including traumas, emotions, and beliefs. Understand that researchers are now proving that these memories can even be passed down through generations. The physical body quite literally holds the imprint of time. The physical matter vibrates at specific frequencies, and disease or imbalance occurs when those frequencies are disrupted. Higher frequencies promote healing and harmony at the cellular level. For example, if you have ever walked into a room and felt the tension lingering there, you are experiencing the frequencies held by a specific area. Or, in contrast, when you go to a new age shop that's filled with crystals and singing bowls, Do you notice how the energy makes you feel open and at peace? That is the frequency of wellness. Consider that Cancer cells vibrate at a lower frequency than healthy cells. Starseeds who consciously raise their vibration can literally create an inhospitable environment for disease to thrive. Are you understanding the power of this? The chakra system also provides a way to visualize blockages and imbalances and see how they manifest as physical ailments in corresponding areas of the body. These energy centers are directly impacted by timeline distortions. For instance, a heart chakra blocked by grief from a past life relationship can manifest as heart problems in the present. The final wave starseeds who can identify these distortions and consciously clear them can restore flow and promote physical healing. Can you feel it now? Then, there is the nervous system. Chronic stress and unresolved trauma can dysregulate the nervous system, leading to inflammation, immune dysfunction, and various physical ailments. Old traumas create nervous system patterns. Understand that those who can access other timelines can consciously reprogram these patterns, shifting the body's response to stress and promoting relaxation and healing. What happens when you can go to that point and extract the trauma? There is also DNA activation. The activation of dormant DNA strands allows for the embodiment of higher frequencies, enhancing the body's natural healing abilities. The starseeds who are activating now are not just unlocking dormant potential. They're rewriting the body's operating system. Understand that each DNA strand holds a wealth of information and abilities, and activation allows access to these previously untapped resources. Therefore, activating DNA allows for faster, more efficient healing. Does that make sense? These ailments can range from minor to severe. Shoulder pain might be linked to carrying burdens for others, a pattern that plays out over multiple lifetimes. Those in the final wave who can identify this pattern and release the need to carry others' burdens can alleviate the physical pain. Chronic fatigue could be a result of past life burnout or suppressed anger. The final wave lightworkers who can access these timelines, acknowledge the anger, and reclaim their personal power can restore energy levels. Autoimmune diseases can be connected to deep-seated feelings of self-rejection or a sense of not belonging, stemming from past life persecution or alienation. Starseeds who can locate these root causes and cultivate self-love and acceptance can shift the body's immune response. Severe ailments, such as cancer, can be linked to unresolved traumas, suppressed emotions, or negative karmic patterns accumulated over many lifetimes. The final wave, accessing these timelines and facilitating deep healing at the soul level, can support the body's natural healing processes and promote remission. Do you see how powerful this is? Therefore, we offer specific techniques for healing the physical body through higher frequencies and timeline work, because this is what you are here to do. Let's start with conscious breathing. Daily breathwork practices can regulate the nervous system, release emotional blockages, and increase the flow of energy throughout the body. If you hold tension in the shoulders, try inhaling deeply and consciously relaxing the shoulder muscles as you exhale. For anxiety, try box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts. Repeat this cycle several times. If you feel blocked in the sacral chakra, breathe deeply into the abdomen, visualizing the area filling with golden light. You can regulate so much just by breathing. Then, there is sound healing. The use of sound frequencies, such as singing bowls, tuning forks, or chanting, can restore balance and harmony to the body's energy field. Solfeggio frequencies, in particular, are known for their healing properties. These can easily be found on YouTube, Spotify, or nearly any streaming service. The catch is that intention is key. When you play a certain frequency, invite it in and picture it doing its work. When you understand how frequencies work, it opens the door to so much more. Does this resonate? Affirmations and visualizations can also reprogram limiting beliefs, create positive intentions, and promote healing at the cellular level. Repeat affirmations such as, "My body is healthy and strong," "I release all past traumas and embrace healing," or "I am filled with vibrant energy and vitality." Visualize your body being filled with golden light, healing every cell and tissue. Picture yourself as healthy, whole, and vibrant. This can be amplified with timeline work. Regular energy clearing practices, such as smudging, salt baths, or Reiki, remove negative energies and restore balance to the body's energy field. Clear your aura and physical space with sage, Palo Santo, or other sacred herbs. Take salt baths with Epsom salts or Himalayan pink salt to draw out toxins and negative energies. Practice Reiki or other forms of energy healing to balance your chakras and energy meridians. These can clear not only physical ailments, but can also clear ancestral baggage. Focus on clearing the root cause to expedite the process. Which one will you start with? Body movement can also release trauma patterns and bring more awareness to the body, with techniques like yoga, dance, or somatic experiencing. Yoga postures, such as hip openers, can release stored emotions and traumas. Dance can allow for the expression of suppressed emotions and the release of tension. Somatic experiencing involves paying attention to the body's sensations during trauma processing to release stuck energy. Even simply walking in nature can help connect you to the world and reduce stress. What feels right to you? Finally, nutritional support is invaluable. Mindful eating, focusing on whole, unprocessed foods that nourish the body and support its natural healing abilities. Eat plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive amounts of caffeine and alcohol. Incorporate herbs and spices known for their healing properties, such as turmeric, ginger, and garlic. Listen to your body's cues and eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. Remove foods that have pesticides. Remove genetically modified foods. All of these things contribute to disease. This work is designed to clear the path. Remember that. Remember to listen to the body's wisdom, trusting its innate ability to heal, and seeking guidance from qualified healthcare professionals when needed. Not all medical intervention is bad, Starseed. Those things are in your reality for a reason. Do not eschew doctors, but rather remember to trust your intuition, as you now have access to so much more. Remember the Akashic records, and remember that you are now equipped to heal. In the future, you will see the positive impact of consciously healing the physical body. There will be increased vitality, energy, and overall well-being, allowing you to live more fully and joyfully. You will be able to make more aligned choices, and you will enjoy the process of being in a physical body. You will experience enhanced intuition, clarity, and a stronger connection to your inner guidance. These lead to a deeper sense of self-love, self-acceptance, and appreciation for your physical body, regardless of its imperfections. There will be greater creativity, inspiration, and ability to manifest your dreams and visions into reality. You will begin to resonate with the power you possess. You will create a greater contribution to the world, fully embodying your mission and helping to create a more loving, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. By consciously healing your physical bodies, you are not only improving your own lives, but also contributing to the collective ascension of humanity and co-creating a new Earth reality. What do you think that will look like? Understand that you help others step more fully into light, simply by existing. Now, we've taken action to heal the physical form, which will allow you to now create realities. Let's explore manifesting techniques. I am Taurus of the Pleiades, and I step forward to discuss conscious creation. You have healed your physical form, so you can now create realities as a function of this final wave of starseeds. As the timeline accelerates, you are built to use the higher frequencies available now. Many of you have been told that manifestation is about positive thinking or visualizing desired outcomes. Some of you may have even tried these techniques, only to become frustrated when they didn't seem to work. You may have thought that manifestation is some unattainable concept, or that it simply doesn't work for you. What many miss is that true manifestation involves aligning your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with your soul's purpose and the highest good. This is an opportunity to harness the power of conscious creation to manifest a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment, while contributing to the collective ascension of humanity. Are you ready to step into this power? Conscious creation, when fully understood, can be fully taken advantage of by the final wave starseeds. Let us first consider the law of attraction, which operates on the principle that like attracts like, and your thoughts and emotions create your reality. We have observed that many final wave starseeds are naturally gifted at sensing the hidden undercurrents. What they don't realize is that hidden elements attract. You must remove shadow self-components to truly manifest, because the shadows attract similar things. How do you know what to remove? Quantum physics also offers insights into conscious creation, revealing that observation shapes reality. Everyone has a unique observer effect. What this means is that your perception literally alters the fabric of reality. You are not simply a passive observer. You are an active participant in creating the world around you. If you have noticed certain patterns that are unlike those that others perceive, this is your gift. This unique perspective is part of your starseed mission. Are you ready to wield it? Intention setting is also paramount. Setting clear and specific intentions aligned with your soul's purpose and the highest good is critical. A vague wish will yield vague results. Many lightworkers find that they cannot simply set an intention and hope. They must become crystal clear in their vision. For example, instead of simply saying, "I want to be abundant," you might say, "I intend to attract financial resources that allow me to live my purpose and support my community." Can you feel the difference? Emotional alignment is equally important. You must align your emotions with your intentions, feeling the joy, gratitude, and excitement of already having what you desire. Emotions are the fuel that propels your manifestations into reality. If you have a clear intention but feel doubt or fear, those negative emotions will sabotage your efforts. Cultivating positive emotions, such as gratitude, joy, and love, amplifies your creative power. What does this look like for you? Unconscious limiting beliefs can sabotage your manifestation efforts, so it's important to identify and release them. This connects back to the earlier shadow work. What belief systems do you hold that are standing in your way? Common limiting beliefs include, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve abundance," or "it's not possible for me." These beliefs act as energetic blocks, preventing you from attracting what you desire. Identifying and releasing those beliefs is essential for unlocking your manifestation potential. Do you see how important the earlier work was? Inspired action is also part of the equation. You must take inspired action, following your intuition, and being open to receiving guidance and opportunities. Conscious creation is not about sitting back and waiting for things to magically appear. It's about actively co-creating with the universe, taking inspired action towards your goals. This might involve pursuing new opportunities, connecting with like-minded individuals, or developing your unique skills and talents. What inspired action feels right for you? Consider these specific manifestation techniques that have been proven effective. Gratitude journaling involves writing down things you are grateful for each day. This shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, amplifying feelings of abundance and appreciation. Visualization involves creating a mental image of your desired outcome, feeling the emotions associated with it. This helps to impress your intention onto the subconscious mind. Affirmations involve repeating positive statements about yourself and your goals. This helps to reprogram limiting beliefs and cultivate a positive self-image. What resonates with you? Now, let us dive into a step-by-step guide to conscious creation. First, clarity and intention. Identify what you truly desire to manifest, ensuring that it aligns with your soul's purpose and the highest good. What is your heart truly calling you to create? Journaling prompts can be helpful here. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What unique gifts and talents do I have to offer the world? How can I contribute to the collective good? What answers do you receive? Next, cultivate emotional alignment. Align your emotions with your intentions, such as gratitude practices, visualization, and affirmations. The feelings are the secret. Set aside specific times of day to do this, such as morning or evening. Create a ritual around it. Light a candle, play soothing music, and create a sacred space for yourself. As you practice gratitude, visualization, and affirmations, allow yourself to fully feel the emotions associated with your desired outcome. What does it feel like to already have what you desire? Then engage in belief transformation. Identify and release limiting beliefs, using techniques such as shadow work, affirmations, or working with a therapist or coach. Remember the Akashic records and altering the trauma in the subconscious. These are the keys to unlocking belief systems that are holding you back. One effective technique is to identify a limiting belief and then challenge it. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? What would it feel like to release this belief? What happens when you challenge those beliefs? Inspired action is also crucial. Take inspired action, following your intuition, and being open to receiving guidance and opportunities. Say yes to small, low-risk situations that feel aligned with your intentions. This helps to build momentum and open doors to new possibilities. Trust that the universe is guiding you and be open to receiving unexpected blessings and opportunities. Where is your intuition guiding you? Gratitude and appreciation is an invaluable tool. Cultivate a daily practice of gratitude and appreciation, focusing on what you already have and expressing gratitude for what is on its way. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, attracting more of what you desire. Keep a gratitude journal, writing down things you are grateful for each day. Express gratitude to the universe for all the blessings in your life. What are you grateful for right now? Finally, surrender and trust. Surrender your attachment to the outcome, trusting that the universe will deliver what is best for you in divine timing, and letting go of the how. This will quicken the process. Trying to control every detail of the manifestation process creates resistance and blocks the flow of energy. Instead, trust that the universe has a plan for you and be open to receiving unexpected blessings and opportunities. Let go of the need to know exactly how your desires will manifest and simply trust that they are on their way. What does surrender feel like to you? In the future, you will see the positive impact of conscious creation. You will create a joyful and fulfilling life where your dreams and desires manifest with ease and grace. Imagine waking up each day feeling inspired, energized, and aligned with your purpose. Visualize yourself living a life filled with joy, abundance, and meaningful connections. What does that look like for you? You will also experience more meaningful and fulfilling relationships, attracting soul connections, and creating harmonious partnerships. How will these relationships amplify your ability to create? Envision yourself surrounded by loving and supportive people who uplift and inspire you. Imagine the joy of sharing your life with kindred spirits who resonate with your soul's purpose. How will you work together? Greater creative expression will be yours. You will also share your unique gifts and talents with the world and make a positive impact. The final wave is known for its great capacity for artistic expression. Express your unique gifts and talents through art, music, writing, or any other creative outlet. As you share your creativity with the world, you will inspire others to connect with their own creative potential. What gifts are you ready to share? You will also attract abundant resources, financial stability, and the ability to live a life of freedom and purpose. Focus on the ability to share these resources to create even more change. Envision yourself living a life of financial freedom, where you have the resources to pursue your passions and make a positive impact on the world. Share your abundance with others, supporting causes that align with your values and contributing to the collective good. What change are you ready to create? You will also make a greater contribution to the world, fully embodying your mission and helping to create a more loving, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. This connects with the New Earth reality. You are here to help shift the consciousness of humanity and create a more harmonious world. Every act of love, kindness, and compassion contributes to this collective transformation. How will you step into your mission? By embracing conscious creation, you are not only transforming your own lives, but also contributing to the collective ascension of humanity and the co-creation of a new Earth reality. Know that this is not selfish, but selfless, given its ability to impact the planet. You now understand how powerful your intention is, and now, trust that light, and in closing. And so, you now understand how powerful your intention is, and now, trust in the light, and its ability to heal your physical form. Let us discuss light language, a tool now unlocked within you. Light language is encoded within this final wave of starseeds for accelerating manifestation and influencing collective timelines. It is directly linked to physical body healing because it helps to clear old energetic trauma within the body. Are you ready to learn about it? Many of you may have encountered light language and dismissed it as simply speaking in tongues or making random, nonsensical sounds. Some of you may feel intimidated or skeptical of this practice, wondering if it has any real meaning or purpose. What many don't realize is that light language is a direct expression of the soul, bypassing the limitations of the conscious mind. This allows you to convey multi-dimensional information, energetic codes, and healing frequencies. It is an opportunity to unlock a powerful tool for personal and planetary transformation, directly influencing timelines and accelerating the manifestation of a new Earth reality. But what makes this possible? Light language isn't just random babble. The science and spirituality behind light language come down to energetic encoding, universal grammar, multi-dimensional communication, timeline activation, and emotional connection. How does this work? First, energetic encoding. Light language carries specific energetic codes and frequencies that can activate dormant DNA strands. It clears energetic blockages and awakens higher consciousness within the human body. Understand that your DNA is not simply a biological blueprint. It is also an energetic antenna, capable of receiving and transmitting information from other dimensions. Does this resonate with you? Second, consider universal grammar. Light language operates according to a universal grammar that transcends cultural and linguistic barriers. It communicates directly with the soul, bypassing the need for conscious interpretation. These codes are interpreted differently based on soul mission, so what one person hears as a command, another hears as a song. This universal grammar operates according to principles of sacred geometry, cymatics, and other universal laws. What do you sense when you hear it? Third, examine multi-dimensional communication. Light language can facilitate communication with higher dimensional beings, spirit guides, and other benevolent entities. It is not always verbal. Light language operates on frequencies that resonate with other dimensions, allowing you to connect with beings who can offer guidance, support, and healing. These dimensions are not separate from you. They are interwoven with your reality. Do you feel this connection? Fourth, timeline activation. Light language can activate specific timelines and accelerate the manifestation of desired realities, both for the individual and for the collective. You can collapse negative timelines and activate more positive and harmonious future possibilities. But how does this respect free will? Light language works by aligning your energy field with the optimal timeline for your soul's growth and evolution. Free will is always respected, but light language can help you make choices that are more aligned with your highest potential. Are you ready to activate your highest potential? Finally, emotional connection. Light language helps to bypass the need to communicate directly. Certain frequencies and codes can carry certain information. For example, a particular sequence of sounds might carry the frequency of unconditional love, which can be transmitted directly to another person's heart, bypassing their conscious mind. This is more effective than simply saying, "I love you," because it transmits the feeling of love rather than just the words. Can you feel this emotional connection? Consider some specific examples. Light language can release emotional trauma, clear limiting beliefs, and activate the body's natural healing abilities. Light language can heal even when the individual isn't conscious of what's being said. This works because it accesses the subconscious mind, where these traumas and beliefs are stored. Imagine light language as a key that unlocks the door to your subconscious, allowing you to release what no longer serves you. How can you use this today? Light language can also facilitate deeper understanding, communication, and connection with loved ones, resolving conflicts and fostering greater intimacy. This requires pure intentions. Light language can help you to communicate with your loved ones on a soul level, bypassing the ego and fostering greater empathy and compassion. It can resolve conflicts by helping you to see things from their perspective and find common ground. What relationships can you work on? The power of light language extends to activating specific energy grids, stabilizing planetary frequencies, and accelerating the collective awakening process. Understand that some light language is intended for Mother Earth. Light language helps to heal the planet by transmitting frequencies of love, peace, and harmony to the Earth's energy field. You are not just healing yourself. You are healing the planet. Can you see how important this is? Light language can be used to collapse negative timelines and activate more positive and harmonious future possibilities. The trick is not to fear the unknown. Light language helps you to align your energy field with the timeline that is most aligned with your soul's purpose and the highest good. You are not just creating your own reality. You are co-creating the reality of the planet. Are you excited by this? To activate and utilize light language, consider the following guide. First, preparation. Prepare your energy field and open your hearts to receive light language. You can set clear intentions for what you wish to manifest or heal. Creating a sacred space, lighting a candle, and playing soothing music can help you to prepare. What environment feels most conducive to your light language? Then, activation. Activate your light language through vocal toning, humming, or simply allowing the sounds to flow naturally. Release fear and allow sound to channel naturally. One way to do this is to visualize yourself as a clear channel for divine energy, allowing the light to flow through you without resistance. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The more you practice, the more fluent you will become. Are you ready to try? After that, expression. Express your light language freely and without judgment, trusting that it is conveying exactly what needs to be conveyed. Remove the pressure to perform and be patient with yourself. One effective approach is to record yourself speaking light language and then listen back to it, allowing yourself to receive the messages and frequencies that are being transmitted. What are you hearing? Intention is everything. The intention behind the language is more important than the specific sounds or words that are being spoken. It's not about what is said, but the feeling behind it. Focus on transmitting the energy of love, healing, and transformation, and trust that the light language will convey exactly what needs to be conveyed. How will you adjust your intention? Finally, integration. Integrate the energy and information received through light language into your daily lives, taking actions aligned with your newfound insights. Pay attention to synchronicities, intuitive nudges, and opportunities that arise. Trust that the universe is guiding you on your path. What actions are you ready to take? For further study, find resources for learning more about light language. Attend workshops, online courses, or work with a trained practitioner. Explore practices that can open you up to light language, such as meditation, breathwork, or energy healing. The more you immerse yourself in these practices, the easier it will be for you to access and express your light language. What are you drawn to? Approach light language with reverence, humility, and a deep commitment to love and healing. Remember that you are a powerful creator, and your light language can help you to manifest a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment. Trust in your abilities and be open to receiving the gifts that light language has to offer. How will you deepen your practice? Imagine the positive impact of embracing light language. You will experience increased connection to your soul, your higher self, and the divine, receiving clear guidance and support. Trust that this is always working in your favor. You will also discover enhanced healing abilities, able to facilitate profound transformation for themselves and others. It will feel natural. Creative expression will become easier. You will also share your unique gifts and talents with the world and make a positive impact, and you will find yourself manifesting a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment, creating a ripple effect that touches all of humanity. This will create a more loving, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. How will you use this? By embracing light language, starseeds are not only transforming their own lives, but also accelerating the ascension of humanity and the co-creation of a new Earth reality. This allows humanity to operate from a higher level. Light language has been waiting for you, and now the secrets will be revealed. And so, you now understand the power of light language, which is now unlocked in you. And as we conclude, and so it is now clear. You hold immense power to create and to change, all in one moment. And as we explored timeline healing, physical healing, conscious creation, and even light language, do you feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of functions and tools available to you? There may be a sense of analysis paralysis, or not knowing where to begin. But understand, dear ones, that this is a magnificent opportunity. The power of this final wave lies not in mastering each function individually, but in your unique ability to integrate them into a singular moment of intention. The power is the sum of its parts multiplied exponentially. It is an opportunity to amplify your influence on personal and collective timelines by consciously weaving together these diverse modalities. The integration is easier than it seems, because that is what you are designed to do. But what makes this integration so powerful? Consider the evidence for the power of integrated intention, which is supported by both scientific and spiritual principles. First, the observer effect. Quantum physics demonstrates how focused observation shapes reality. Consciously directing your awareness and intention amplifies the observer effect, influencing outcomes. Imagine, for example, observing a seed. If you observe the seed with doubt, you inhibit its growth. If you observe it with love, you amplify its growth. Do you see the impact? Second, reflect on the power of collective consciousness. Individual consciousness is interconnected, and focused intention from a large group has a measurable impact on the collective consciousness. Understand that when a group of individuals meditate with a shared intention, it amplifies the energy of that intention, rippling through the collective consciousness and influencing global events. Consider how, in the past, prayer helped a community overcome seemingly insurmountable problems. Collective intention collapses timelines. Can you feel that connection? Third, ponder heart-brain coherence. Scientific research has shown that when the heart and brain are in coherence, a state of alignment and harmony, it enhances cognitive function, emotional stability, and creative potential. This is the power of integrated intention. Consider how athletes perform at their peak when they are fully present, focused, and emotionally aligned with their goal. This creates flow state. Fourth, evaluate energetic amplification. Integrating multiple modalities, for example, timeline healing, light language, and physical healing creates a synergistic effect, amplifying the energetic power of each individual technique. Visualize the power of a laser beam concentrating energy. That is how this final wave operates, and that is what you are specifically equipped to do. But why now? Fifth, and finally, contemplate decreased timelines. Integrated intention amplifies timelines, creating speed and momentum, collapsing probabilities into possibilities. When you focus your intention, align your emotions, and use light language to activate a desired timeline, you create a powerful energetic vortex that draws that reality closer to you. You begin to move faster through time. What can you do with this knowledge? Consider some specific examples of how integrated intention can be applied to specific situations. How can you use this? Imagine healing a personal trauma. Access the Akashic records to identify the root cause of a trauma, use light language to release the energetic blockage, integrate timeline codes to rewrite the narrative, and then use conscious breathing to heal the physical body. It's all linked. This is the power of integration. What are you recognizing? Or contemplate manifesting a desired outcome. Set a clear intention for what you want to manifest. Align your emotions with that intention, release any limiting beliefs, and then use light language to activate the desired timeline. This impacts the earth as well, because what you do for yourself, you do for all. Remember this. What can you do today? Or even imagine influencing a global issue. Gather a group of starseeds with a shared intention to heal a specific global issue, such as climate change or social injustice, and use light language to activate positive timelines and amplify their collective energy. It creates ripple effects. Here's a step-by-step guide to integrating these functions into a moment of awareness. First, preparation. Create a sacred space, connect with your heart center, and set a clear intention for what you want to create or heal. Meditation can help to open the heart. What will you prepare? Next, identify modalities. Determine the specific modalities that resonate with you and that are best suited for addressing your chosen intention. Base these on previously discussed archetypes. What modalities are you drawn to? Then set a clear intention. The clearer the intention, the more powerful the outcome. It is important to feel the emotion tied to the intention. Focus your energy and intend a timeline for the highest good. Are you ready? After that, activation. Activate each modality, consciously connecting with the energy and intention behind it. Activate the light body. How does it feel? Next, integration. Weave the modalities together, allowing them to flow seamlessly and synergistically, amplifying each other's effects. Picture a conductor leading an orchestra, or describe being in the zone or in flow. What does this integration feel like to you? Then, release and trust. Release your attachment to the outcome, trusting that the universe will deliver what is best for you in divine timing, and allowing the integrated intention to unfold naturally. This is critical for starseeds who are very logical. Can you feel it? After that, action. Take immediate action towards what was intended. Don't let the energy stagnate, but move towards what you want. What is the action you are ready to take? Finally, establish a guardian timeline. Connect with a guardian timeline that protects all those involved to ensure the best and highest outcome. This is often overlooked but critical for all. Are you protected? Consider the positive impact of integrated intention. There will be accelerated manifestation of your desires, creating a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment, and enhanced healing abilities, enabling you to transform your own lives and the lives of others, overcoming even what seems impossible. How will you adjust? There will be collective harmony, contributing to a more harmonious and sustainable world, where humanity is guided by love, compassion, and wisdom, leading to real-world steps towards global peace. What steps are you ready to see? There will be amplified connection to Source, allowing you to receive clear guidance and support and live in alignment with your soul's purpose, and a new Earth anchoring, establishing a new paradigm of love, unity, and conscious creation on Earth, co-creating a new Earth reality where all beings thrive. Your specific energetic signature will become known. Are you ready for your assignment? Remember, this final wave is equipped to amplify change through the power of integration. The skills and techniques that you embody are exactly what is needed for this time, and your unique ability to integrate and manifest will help all of humanity for generations to come. But do you know the true scope of your impact? And so, it is now clear. You hold immense power to create and to change all in one moment. What is next? In closing, beloved ones, as your guides and companions on this extraordinary journey of ascension, we have walked alongside you through the exploration of timeline healing, physical manifestation, conscious creation, and the potent activations of light language. In this pivotal moment, understand that all of these tools, all of these functions, are supercharged by the singular, all-encompassing power of unconditional love, the ultimate activating force. As you navigate this world, steeped in conditional love, fear, judgment, and negativity, you, the final wave, may feel challenged in maintaining this state of unconditional love. You may feel a deep yearning to do more, to be more, and to radiate more light into the darkness. As you expand into the ever-evolving expression of your truest self, you will discover that what once seemed toxic now serves as the very catalyst for embodying divine love and compassion. But how do you transform your feelings from toxic to beneficial? We see you, dear starseeds, grappling with the dissonance between the ideal of unconditional love and the realities of a world still steeped in duality. We have observed your struggles to forgive the seemingly unforgivable, to extend compassion to those who seem undeserving, and to love yourselves amidst perceived imperfections. Consider that unconditional love is not passive acceptance or tolerance of harmful behavior. It is an active force for positive transformation, rooted in profound compassion, unwavering forgiveness, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. From our vantage point, this creates a critical opportunity for you, the final wave, to act as beacons of this transformative love, radiating its high frequency and helping to uplift all of humanity into higher states of consciousness. How will you now show up? Understand the transformative power of unconditional love, dissolving barriers. unconditional love dissolves barriers of separation, judgment, and division, fostering unity and understanding. Consider Nelson Mandela, who, after decades of unjust imprisonment, emerged not with bitterness, but with a message of reconciliation and forgiveness, uniting a nation divided by apartheid. Healing trauma, unconditional love creates a safe space for healing deep-seated traumas, both personal and collective. Imagine a scenario where a therapist, rather than simply analyzing a patient's trauma, holds space for them with complete acceptance and compassion, allowing the patient to access and heal the root causes of their suffering. Transmuting negativity. Unconditional love transmutes negative energies, transforming fear into love, anger into compassion, and darkness into light. Consider organizations like the Worldwide Tribe, dedicated to reframing challenging subjects through compassion and community. Activating potential. Unconditional love unlocks the highest potential within individuals and communities, fostering creativity, innovation, and collaboration. These techniques unlock potential by dissolving the fear of failure, judgment, and criticism, creating a safe space for experimentation and growth. Creating miracles. The power to create miracles becomes magnified when the intent is love-centered. Consider individuals who have experienced spontaneous healings from terminal illnesses, often attributed to a shift in consciousness and an embrace of unconditional love. Altering timelines. Know that love opens probabilities for access to timelines. It acts as a guide and a protector, preventing lower entities from derailing your progress, because love frequency repels them. And so, how does unconditional love enhance all other functions discussed? Timeline healing is amplified when approached with unconditional love and compassion for all involved, including oneself, allowing for deeper understanding and resolution of past traumas. Light language becomes even more potent when channeled through a heart filled with unconditional love, conveying pure intention and resonating with the very fabric of creation. Conscious creation is more effective when aligned with the highest good and driven by a desire to serve others, rather than personal gain, ensuring that creations are in harmony with the universe. Integrating it with all of your gifts allows you to offer your highest self to the world, creating a ripple effect of positive change. The time is now. We encourage you to use these specific techniques for cultivating and embodying unconditional love in your daily life. Self-compassion. It is critical to practice self-compassion, treating oneself with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, especially during times of struggle. Repeat these specific phrases. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I accept myself as I am. May I give myself the compassion I need. Forgiveness. Actively practice forgiveness, releasing resentment and bitterness towards oneself and others, recognizing that everyone is doing the best they can with the knowledge and resources available to them. Use writing prompts to explore the hurt, identify the lessons learned, and consciously release the negative emotions. Ask yourself, what would love do? Empathy. Cultivate empathy, putting oneself in another's shoes and seeking to understand their perspectives, even if they differ from one's own. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, rather than reacting with anger, consider that they may be rushing to the hospital or dealing with a personal emergency. Gratitude. Practice gratitude, focusing on the blessings in one's life and appreciating the beauty and wonder of the world around them. Keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day, even amidst challenges, and find things that may be challenging. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment without judgment and cultivating a sense of inner peace and acceptance. Throughout the day, take moments to pause, breathe deeply, and observe your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. Service. Seek opportunities for acts of service, helping others, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. If you are a healer, offer your services to those who cannot afford them. If you are a teacher, share your knowledge with those who seek it. If you are an artist, use your creativity to inspire and uplift others. Connect these actions to the earlier mission archetypes and offer your gifts to the world. Remember, dear ones, embodying unconditional love is a journey, not a destination. It requires constant practice, patience, and self-awareness. In the future, you will see increased inner peace, joy, and fulfillment, experiencing a deeper sense of connection to Source and to all beings. Eventually, you will experience more harmonious and fulfilling relationships, based on mutual respect, understanding, and unconditional acceptance. As you awaken more fully, you are creating a more compassionate and just society, where everyone is treated with dignity, respect, and kindness. The time is coming when this planet will experience global healing, where old wounds are healed, conflicts are resolved, and everyone treats each other with respect. As you connect with Mother Earth's love for humanity, this will all bring about a loving, compassionate, and sustainable future for all. Know that this will co-create a new Earth reality where all beings thrive in harmony. And so, we say to you, beloved final wave, by embodying unconditional love, you are not only transforming your own lives, but also radiating this high-frequency energy to the world, helping to uplift all of humanity and accelerate the ascension process. Thus, we stand alongside you as you integrate your gifts and embrace your divine purpose. And so, beloveds, it is now time to fully embrace the light that you are. Go forth and shine, and in closing. And so, as we come to the culmination of our discussion, let us reflect on the journey we have undertaken together. At its core, this video has explored the activation of the final wave of starseeds and their vital role in Earth's ascension. This role requires recognizing and utilizing powerful tools, such as unconditional love, to address negative interferences and integrating heart-centered action. You are a surge of electricity stabilizing a grid, each individual starseed a vital circuit powering the shift to a new Earth. This final wave serves functions such as anchoring specific energy grids, facilitating mass awakening events, or transmuting collective karmic patterns. Those born after 2000 will fulfill a special function of integrating multiple worlds. The starseeds who were activated in the 1980s activated grid lines for communication, and the generation activated now serves to purify and make way for the new. Remember that activation is not about automatically granting special abilities, but rather embodying higher frequencies of love, compassion, and service, thus holding more light. The activation will not give you superpowers, but you will find yourself holding more space for yourself and others, enabling you to step into positions of power, armed with new insights. This activation of the final wave of starseeds is a microcosm of the larger pattern of cosmic evolution, where every being plays a vital role in the unfolding of creation. You are each sparks of the divine, contributing your unique frequencies to the symphony of existence. This is a continuation of a long lineage of lightworkers who have been guiding humanity through cycles of transformation throughout history, from ancient civilizations to the present day. You stand on the shoulders of giants, carrying the torch of light forward into a new era. Ultimately, the activation of this final wave sets the stage for a future where humanity fully awakens to its divine potential and co-creates a world of peace, harmony, and abundance. This paves the way for a future where cooperation trumps competition and where compassion guides all actions. Know that you are not alone on this journey, and you are supported by countless beings of light who are cheering you on from the higher realms. Mentors, guides, and guardians walk alongside you, offering their unwavering support and guidance. You have the power to overcome any obstacle and to create a life filled with joy, purpose, and meaning. Trust in your abilities and step into your power, for you are far more powerful than you realize. Together, we are weaving a tapestry of light that will transform this planet and usher in a new era of love, compassion, and unity. You will find yourselves in group settings where you can meet fellow lightworkers, strengthening your resolve and amplifying your impact. Consider how you can integrate these teachings into your daily life and use your unique gifts to serve the world. What small acts of kindness can you perform today? What limiting beliefs can you release? How can you connect with your inner guidance and trust your intuition? Integrate into a community, as together you are stronger. Remember that many final wave lightworkers will feel increased sensitivity to others' negative thoughts. These are your cues. These are opportunities to transmute negativity and radiate compassion. By recognizing these energies, you can consciously choose to respond with love and understanding, rather than reactivity and judgment. The time is now. The light is within you. Go forth and shine. I am Tia of Arcturus, a guide from the Galactic Federation, and I thank you.